Hey, help you share your screen too, partner.
I thought you said told us to mute. Freddie broke protocol.
This is the
Oh shit! I
All-American
wasn't
Coaching
supposed to say
League,
anything.
presented by Access Sports.
Oh, Freddie, you were just fucking with me.
What's up, party people of the AACL, the All American Coaching League, brought to you by Axis Sports. I am your host, as usual, Dave Axis. Thanks for joining us tonight for another 4-game slate. This is night 2 of week 10, which is rivalry week in the AACL. And let's talk about what we have on the slate for tonight. Number 22, Minnesota traveling to Iowa State in the Jack Trice Cornwall. Or it might just be Corn. Maybe I fucked that up. We'll see. I'll ask one of those guys later. We're just gonna right now. We're gonna call it the Jack Trice Cornwall Classic, and the prize in this game is a golden pig with an ear of corn. You know how they party in Iowa. In the second game tonight, Battle of I-45 between number 12 SMU and number 9 Houston. I did not receive the memo on what that prize is. I think it has something to do with some kind of golden sombrero or something. So I'll get that information before the end of the night as well. The third game on tap tonight, UNLV, 5th ranked in the AACL, former number 1 team, traveling to San Diego State, 8th ranked team, in the roughest, toughest, rootinest, tootinest, shootinest shootout in all of the land. There you go. And what is their trophy? Let's see. Their trophy is the Rusty Spur. So there you go. And then in the nightcap, Cincinnati, who's only won 1 game this season, travels to Akron, who's only lost 1 game this season, and they will battle in the Ohio Sucks Classic. And this one might be my favorite prize. The winner of that game gets the Dick Punch Cup. So any of those who want a Dick Punch Cup, hook up with the Ohio Sucks Classic winner, and they will, I guess, hook you up. Let me check chat real quick before I bring in the first set of broadcasters. I see Ace Fennec, my favorite quarterback in all of the land, in the house. David Leathers, Caxib06, Sudo Nakai, Packer Fred, Gunny's here, Dave Axis, and a few more of you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And we are getting ready to turn this over to the broadcasters for the first game, the Minnesota-Iowa State game. And that is none other than the athletic director and head coach of the Old Dominion Monarchs, who almost put up a 50-burger last night, put up 49 points, Mr. Clint Torres himself. Clint, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
I am doing outstanding. And his sidekick, his color commentator for this game, will be my main man, Freddie. Pepper Rogers in the house. Pepper, what's going on with you, bro?
Good evening, Dave, and good evening to you, Sir Charles. How are y'all doing?
Doing outstanding, bro. Thanks for asking. I am going to turn this over now to Charles and Freddie as I finish prepping the game behind the scenes here, and then we will be out to Ames, Iowa in just a couple minutes. Charles, you got it, buddy. Charles has got the con.
Good evening, everybody. First of all, Freddie and I would like to thank all the fans at home for voting us the golden broadcasters, the broadcasting pair in this league. We really appreciate it. And also, Freddie, you can say something if you like, but the golden voice of the league goes to fabulous Freddie. Well, Freddie,
Yeah,
wow.
I want to thank all my fans out there in AACL, and I appreciate the award, and looking forward to next year.
That's great. I am proud to share a booth with you, sir. And I'm looking forward to hearing your dulcet tones later tonight.
We're
Well, all
going to be
night,
singing
really,
Who
but
Let
when
the
you sing,
Dogs
man.
Out.
All right, so let's talk about this game there, Freddie. We've got number 22, Minnesota at Iowa State, number 17. What are you looking for tonight?
Well, both teams are kind of in the bottom of the rankings. Number 22 and number 17. Minnesota was on a losing streak, and then they finally got a win last week. So let's see if Minnesota can continue. And Iowa State, they just Iowa State.
All right. Well, Minnesota's going to be running an air raid offense. Iowa State will be running the shredded Cincinnati offense. Both will be running 4-3, but Minnesota will be running a multiple set of that. And the rivalry tonight, the Jack Trice Cornwall Classic, is named after John J. Jack Trice, who was the first football player, first African-American athlete for Iowa State College. So it's great. It's Black History Month, and we're glad to highlight one of the first black players that played for Iowa State. We are so Freddie, it's up to you. You hit that button and we'll go to the field, man. You have control.
Let's kick it off, man. Let's go.
All right.
Iowa State out in their mustard and red.
Mustard and ketchup, brother. Mustard. It's the condiment uniform.
I like them.
Nice. Hey, so I'm going to have to ask the truck this. What is the name for the trophy? Is it, there are rumors that it's called the Genital Puff. Oh, golden pig and an ear of corn. Almost, I was close. Yeah. All right. So, beautiful night tonight. The weather shouldn't be a factor. It's a little nipply out there, Freddie, in the 30s. I'm glad you wore your fur coat, sir.
Yeah, I got my little heater sitting right next to me here too in the booth.
You're looking like Joe Namath when he was standing on the sidelines back in the 60s or 70s. The big fur coat. That's
fur
really
coat.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it suits you, sir.
Yes, I love it. I love my fur.
Okay. All right, and we've got the kickoff. And the Cyclones return out to the Leo Tantrum, taking it out to the 20-some yard line, everybody. Let's give a quick shout out to the folks in chat as they're piling in here. Well, there's three of us. David Leathers is the only one not in the booth. So, hey, David, how's it going, brother? All right, back to pass. First down. So far, Tanya Tantrum's name keeps popping up, Freddie. Are we going to see that all night?
Looks like he's going to be the go guy right now.
All right. Back in shotgun, one wide receiver up top, two to the bottom, and it's a draw play up the middle. For more, I thought it was only 4 yards, but kept jogging along goes Daniel Goldworth for 13 yards, Freddie.
That was a good run there. Offensive line opened up a nice hole for him to run right through it.
Okay, so moving the chains. Another run play up the middle. This time it looks like Minnesota's waiting for him.
Yeah, Minnesota closed that hole down quick there.
Close the hole down. Oh, excuse me. Close the hole down. Back in shot.
Like them holes.
5 wide. Back to pass. Has some rush. Dunks it off to the right side. Top of the screen, Mike Smith pulls off 4 yards after that reception. Looks like they brought the heat, but didn't get to the quarterback in time, Freddie.
Oh, they didn't. They're using that short, quick passing game.
Another pass in the middle. Another positive gain. Only 3 for A.J. Lacey. We're looking at 4th and 2, so Minnesota did what they needed to do on defense.
That was a good stop there by the Minnesota Gophers.
Back to punt we go. And off goes the ball going down to the almost in the goal line. It's got in the goal line, in the end zone. So it looks like we've got start at the 20. Out comes Minnesota. And they are lining up with all the wide receivers on the roster, maybe a tight end in the flex position. Empty backfield, and the quarterback's going to keep it, and the quarterback's going to get 4 yards. Amir Williams.
That was kind of a strange play, spreading them out all like that, and the quarterback run a draw.
And that tight end, I think that was a tight end in a flex position too, which is, I don't know if I've seen that formation before, but back we go again. Shotgun, dumps it off in the middle. Roger Howard for 6 yards. You know what? I don't think we're going to see any of these wacko names, Freddie.
No, not this game, we're not.
Sanitized names. It's a refreshing change. Quarterback keeper. Looked like he was going to pitch at the last second, but Amir Williams goes down for a loss of 2. Josh Reeves with the tackle.
Yeah, he should have pitched it.
Back to punt. Iowa State did their thing on defense, and now they get the ball back.
Hopefully this ain't going to be a defensive game. Hopefully we see some scoring.
So far, we got a lot of defense, Freddie, and a lot of punting.
We want some penetration here.
Penetration, penetration, penetration. Somebody's going to have to rise up to get the general cuffs. All right, so 1st and 10, out comes Iowa State. And they are in an I formation. Twins look. Run off tackle, off guard. Daniel Goldworth for 2 yards. That's so deceiving. I say that every game. I always think when I'm going to call for like a no gain and they up out 2 or 3.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to just fall forward and get 2 yards.
And shotgun formation. Swing pass to the bottom of the screen. 1st down and more. Nice gain by Arcady Leathers. 14 yards. It's David's second cousin twice removed.
Oh, is it? I thought it was kin to Mr. Leather.
Yeah. Back in a quads look. Fake handoff. Throw in the middle for about maybe 6 or 7, let's say. And they tell us 7. Mike Smith with the reception. It's his second of the night.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3, Frederico.
Yeah, Iowa's got a good drive going here. Moving the chains, steadily eating a little clock.
We've got people piling into the seats here to watch the game, and so far it's been a punt fest. Let's see if we can get some points on the board. Throws it deep. Wide open pass. Horrible downfield coverage. Leo Tantrum, 30 yards. We talked about hearing that name a lot. No, Tanya Tantrum. Sorry, there's a lot of same last names. Sorry. Leo jumped in there and threw me off with the same last
He
name.
had all day to throw it, though. No defensive rush.
Yeah, it looked like a deep comeback there. Maybe that was an adjustment after he ran to the end of the end zone, but that was a good adjustment and wound up being a great gain for Iowa State. And they are knocking at the door, Freddie. Back in motion. The pass off. Oh, almost intercepted. Knocked down. Zach Holdorf.
A good defensive play there.
Yeah, very good.
Mr. Holdorf.
Holdorf. Back to pass. Get some pressure on the top side of the screen. Fred Hoiberg, 6 of 8, 68 yards. 3rd and goal.
That makes it 3rd and goal.
3 wide receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. Shotgun formation. Draw play up the middle and isn't going anywhere. Goldworth only 1 yard. 4th down and goal. Looks like a field goal.
That brings up 4th and goal.
First points of the game, Freddie.
That's a good drive, getting some points, get the 0 off the board.
Iowa State draws first blood with a field goal. 3-0. Let's see what Minnesota can do when they get the ball back. Returns it out to the 21-yard line. Kicks between her legs. Okay, here we go. I thought it was a clean game, but no, popped that one out. Let's say hi to the people in chat, everybody. We've got Ace Fennick, Ace Service Stop, Dave Axis, Dave Leathers, General Cornwall, Taxi PS06, Becca Fred, and Pseudo Nakai. All right, 2nd and 7, and the truck is yelling at me, and we went pretty far before the truck yelled at me. I think this is a record. Almost to the end of the first quarter, Freddie. This is a record. I don't know what to do. I think maybe Dave is a little, sipping the sauce, if you know what I mean.
I can come out of the truck and yell at you too.
Roger Howard, 0 yards, but he did catch it. 3rd and 6. Let's see what Minnesota can do on this possession. Back to pass. Pressure up the middle. Swing pass isn't going anywhere. Brian Moss for a loss of 3. 4th and 9. Iowa State is holding their own on defense, Freddie.
Now, this is the same Minnesota we saw last week. They just will not throw the ball downfield. Everything is behind the line of scrimmage.
Iowa State defense is so fast and they react quickly. The swing passes, I don't think are going to do much tonight. Back to punt. Iowa State is waiting at the 36-yard line, takes it out to the 50 and more, still going. Goes into Minnesota territory at the 45-yard line. We've got a ton of stats up there, folks. Look at all the goose eggs, but we have 1 pass breakup. That was perfect time to put that stat out. It just jumps out at you, Freddie, right?
Yeah, that was all them zeros just jumped right at you.
Running play up the middle. Still going, still chugging. Daniel Goldworth for 7 yards. That's a lot of effort, Freddie. I thought he was going to get brought down. And at the end of the first quarter, Iowa State up 3. Minnesota, goose egg. Let's see if Minnesota can do something here, Freddie. The second
Yeah, we got
quarter.
a defensive struggle here going. Let's see if one of the offenses can come alive here.
And this
It's
is
like Iowa's
rivalry week.
penetrating a little bit again.
Penetration. It looks like that was a jet sweep, maybe. I don't know. Daniel Goldworth, I looked at the last second, trying to see if the truck was telling me to do something with the crazy mouse action going on my screen. Here we go. This is awesome. You guys can't see it at home, but yeah, it's really great to see the mouse going everywhere. Run play. Iowa State still going past the first down marker. Daniel Goldworth for 7 yards.
That was a good run. He got a 4.6 average. Not bad starting off.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Mr. Goldworth.
Goldworth is showing his worth. Quarterback keeps it. Takes it almost to the first down marker. 9 yards for Fred Oiber.
That was a good run by Mr. Fred, dude.
I think that was the first. Was that the first quarterback run tonight, Freddie?
I think he had one before that.
Okay. Passes it into the seam, and there is a flag on the play. Is it face mask, maybe?
Personal foul.
Of course.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Defense.
All right, so they're going to get a first down and more.
Still first down.
They are knocking at the door. Iowa State could possibly do a 2-score lead here. They play their cards right, Freddie.
Yeah, they it's like Iowa State got a good game plan going right now.
Look at that time. I could have made a ham
Oh,
sandwich.
no.
Intercepted, though. Bad pass by Iowa State. That's the first turnover of the night. I don't know who the hell he was throwing to. You can't say he didn't see that defender, because that defender is about 8 foot tall and 350. All right, Minnesota did what they needed to do, got the ball back. Let's see if they can drive all the way down the field and put some points up. First starts off with a run up the middle for 5 yards for Brian Moss.
That brings up second and 5.
They are in a shotgun formation with 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Humps it off in the middle. First down and more, move the chains. Charles Benson for 10 yards.
Yeah, that's a good pass right there over the middle. Just took what the defense is giving you.
Same formation, play
Oh,
action,
that's
intercepted.
it.
Looks like that was
Big
bobbled,
six.
and that's House. That's going all the way. What a great way to respond by Iowa State. They intercept it in the end zone. The defense comes out and say, "Don't worry, we'll get it back." There was nobody that even close to stopping him once he got that interception.
Yeah, he would have gone 100 yards.
Wow. That was a momentum explosion. Extra point is up and good, and we're looking at 10-0. Rivalry week. Rivalry week. Iowa State is up on Minnesota. 10-0.
Minnesota's going to have to answer here now. Let's go.
Now it starts off with a decent return by Roger Howard, 23 yards. And tonight, Freddy, will we see Phil Vathofo tonight?
I don't think so.
Rivalry week. Welcome to Rivalry week. WOV. What is WOV? I'm your host, Silver Surfer.
That was a good play there by the Gophers.
Freddie's trying to keep this sane, and I'm doing everything but. But it's a rival week.
I think Minnesota's going to put some on the board right here.
Got to keep their head about them. Don't make a mistake. Well, you told them to throw it deeper, and they did, and paid for it. Back in shotgun, 2 wide receivers down, bottom of the screen, throws it to the bottom of the screen, almost picked off by number 6. I don't know who number 6 is, but he did what he needed to do, everybody.
You can't throw it into 4-man covering one guy.
Yeah, normally that's bad. Back to pass, 3rd and a long, 11. Throws it deep, wide open. Great pass. Not wide open, but threw it over the defender. Perfect loft on that pass. Will Woods, the first down. They are first down and in the red zone, Freddie.
Yeah, he was dropping dimes right there.
I like the way you say it. That's like 5 syllables on dimes. Dropping dimes. That is Edgar Williams for 12 yards. First and goal.
That makes it first and goal.
You called it, Freddie.
Yeah, we're gonna have a ball game here. Minnesota's gonna come out and play now. They're gonna give them a game here.
Ball play all the way into the end zone. One person tried to tackle him, but Brian Moss was too much. Score for Minnesota. They needed that bad, Freddie.
Yeah, they needed that answer right there. Now their defense needs to get out there and give them a stop.
We are looking at a 3-point ball game. Iowa State up by 3. They're getting the ball here with 2 minutes and 36 seconds left in the first half. Ball caught deep in the end zone. It's going to take it out past the 20 to the 25 to the 26. Leo Tantrum, 30-yard return. And we are jinxing Minnie. I think that was directed to you, not me. Ready? I just do play-by-play. Quarterback keeper Iowa State is running for the first down and more. To the 50, to the 40, to the 30. Tackled at the 28-yard line. Great run by the quarterback, Fred Hoiberg. That's 52 all night, 26-yard average.
He's a little slow though, ain't he?
Well, yeah. Well, he did what he needed to do though. And Freddie, you're a tooth chipper, man. He just runs for 30 yards, and you're like, he's kind of slow. Back in quads formation. Draw play up the middle. Nice run. 8 yards, maybe 9? No, 7. Not even close. Daniel Goldworth for 7.
That'll bring up second and 3.
I lose you, Freddie?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did I offend you with that last comment? Because if I did, I apologize.
No, we're cool.
Okay. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Quarterback keeper. First down and more, still going, still chugging those legs. Fred Hoiberg for 10 yards.
Yeah, Fred is playing well.
First and 10, 1 minute and 49. Man, they moved down the field quick. Run up the middle. They're not. I mean, that defense for Minnesota is not stopping the run at all.
Foul.
Face
Clip
mask.
or no face mask?
Defense. Automatic first down.
It's important to note, and the Sagely guidance from the truck tells us that Minnesota made no changes to their game plan, while Iowa State made significant changes to the point where it kept Dave up all night. Pass in the end zone, broken up by number 8, maybe 22. I don't know. One of those guys did a good job.
Looked like he was throwing a souvenir.
They've got a power formation, I formation with a bunch of tight ends in there, running up the middle. 1 yard for Daniel Goldworth, but doesn't get in. 3rd and goal. Freddie, what are they going to do? Pass or run?
It's this close. They'll probably pass it when they should run it though.
Okay. They ran right up the middle. Look at that. That offensive line of Iowa State made 3-yard line.
Oh, they shooting cannons in there.
Oh, fire in the hole. 16-7. This will make it 17-7.
Iowa State, a military school or something?
I think they have ROTC. I don't know. All right, quick shout out to the people in chat. We got the kickoff. I'll do it after the kickoff. The truck is like saying, you got to say hi to the people in chat. And I tried to, folks. I apologize
That's
if I
not
don't
what
do
the
it
fuck I said,
enough
everybody.
time, as much as the truck wants me to.
Don't believe Charles. He's a fucking liar.
Real quick, Ace Fennec, Ace Service Stop, Cliff Allen, Cindy K.A., Dave Axis, Dave Leathers, General Cornwall, Kexi P.S., Pacafred, and Suda Nakai in the pass up the middle to Brian Moss for 5 yards.
Well, they got a minute 14 here. Can Minnesota get some points on this drive for halftime?
Back to pass, no pressure at all. Dumps it off at the chains. Derek Cook, 7 yards in the first down.
First down.
Okay. Back to pass. Minnesota's throwing it deep downfield. Overthrew the receiver. I think the receiver had a step or two on the defender, Freddie.
Yeah, he had him. He had a step on him. Quarterback just couldn't hit him.
2nd and 10. Three wide receiver look in shotgun. Back to pass and pressure up the middle. Quarterback evades it, throws it to the sideline, broken up. Kemba Leathers.
Yeah, it was a good play, Mr. Leather.
I should, you could just say Leathers or Tantrum and you're pretty much covered. Back to pass, throws it to the chains and caught. And more. Another 8 and 9 yards by Steve Henry, 20 yards total. Moving the chains, we've got 54 seconds left, Freddie.
Yeah, that's a good drive they got going here, the Gophers. They're trying to penetrate.
Back to penetrate. Throws it deep and broken up. By Amir Williams throws it in number 6, breaks it up right at the last second on the sideline. No pressure at all. Plenty of time. Throws it deep, and it is caught and a touchdown.
Man!
Holy mackerel! That was a Minnesota Minnesota Moss play. Wow!
See a replay on this.
That was incredible. It's pure physicality there, Freddie.
He got Moss, baby.
Mossed. Minnesota Mossed.
Yeah.
That could be one of the plays of the week. I don't know what Dave does. He's really picky on the plays, though, but I would vote for that
You
one.
just got Moss.
The extra point
Yep.
attempt is good.
Way to respond, Freddie. Only down by 3 going into the halftime. You got to be happy about that.
Oh, we got a good game here now. It got me on the edge of my seat.
And General Cornwall says Dave hates Minnesota. There's a lot
Oh, no,
of...
is
Oh,
he
he's
gone?
going to the 50, to the 40. Theo Tantrum, 56 yards return. That's a way to answer. We've got some controversy here in chat tonight.
Oh, do we? All right, we like controversy.
Controversy. Back in pistol. Iowa State. Ooh. Threw it right between 2 defenders. Tantrum, go figure, caught it for 4. .28 seconds left. Back to pass. Throws it deep and caught. Oh, perfect. 21 yards to A.J. Lacey. That was a textbook 2-minute drill play. Ready?
Oh, that was beautiful. He dropped it right in there.
Wow. Hey, I believe they're in field goal range, sir. Oh, what is
They're
that?
reviewing it, huh?
Doing it.
I
I
think
think he was
he's
in. Oh, he's in. Oh, look. Oh, look at that.
After reviewing the
We're
play,
seeing some spectacular plays tonight there, Freddie.
Yeah, like I said, what very interesting game we got going here. Better than game we saw last night with who was that? Wyoming and Michigan.
Yeah, the Hamburglers. Daniel Goldworth for 7 yards. 2nd and 3.
Bring up 2nd and 3.
They are well within field goal range here. That's like a wedge shot. Throws it in the corner. Broken up at the last second. Number 29.
That makes it 3rd and
We got 3rd down. Are they going to kick it? No, they're going to go for it one more time.
And that's ballsy. Ballsy.
We
Back
have
to pass.
seen them. The
Gotta get rid of that ball there. Ooh, almost disaster.
the intended receiver.
Captain Cornwall should have held on to that sucker. He's dancing in the end zone, but he should have held on to it, right, Freddie?
Yeah. It should have been a pick.
All right, so Iowa State answers after that great drive by Minnesota and the Moss catch near the goal line. They're up by 6. This is going to end the quarter unless he takes it all the way into the end zone.
We'd like to see kick return for a touchdown.
All right, so we've got the halftime, Freddie. This went fast. 20.
I don't think we've
Iowa
had
State.
many kick returns. I know Memphis had one.
Indiana had one. We're looking at a 6-point ball game here at the half, everybody.
And I was kind of surprised. I thought there'd be a few more because, with the kick returner being,
Wow. Right, some great Sports Center type highlights here in this first half. On both sides of both teams.
Yeah, both teams are playing well, putting the ball in the end zone, putting the points up. I forgot who got the ball first. I think it was Iowa State, didn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. Let's look at the stats. 162 passing yards for Minnesota, 99 for Iowa State. Only 9 yards rushing for Minnesota to 118 for Iowa State. Time of possession double for Iowa State. Each team had a turnover. You think they need to add a little bit more rushing attack to their game plan in the second half for Minnesota, Freddie?
Yes, I do.
All right. The booth is typing in chat, and we are looking at some really great stats here. Ready to move on.
Number 22.
And here we go. Iowa State is kicking off to Minnesota.
That's what I thought I said. Iowa State
You
got
said
the ball
that
first.
exactly verbatim. They are going to the 40, still going. Ooh, past the 50. Oh my gosh, we've got some great tweeter legs for 49 yards.
I told you, we're going to get one for tonight, though, where they got a feeling.
They start in shotgun. No rush whatsoever. Throws to the top of the screen to Edgar Williams for 7 yards.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
And Cornwall is commenting about something he's seen in the stands. I don't know what that means. Back. Snap. Quarterback keeper to first down and more to the 30, to the 25. Still going. Knocked out of bounds. Amir Williams, 21 yards at about the 18-yard line. Quickly in the red zone, Fred. That was fast. Started off with that great return.
It looks like Minnesota can play on offense tonight.
All right. Draw play up the middle and brought down in the backfield.
And then, of course, that commentator curse. Once you say something good, they do something bad.
They're slowing it down. Another play. Draw play up the middle. Brian Moss for 4 yards. Quick shout out again. Ace Fennick, Ace Service Stop, Cliff Allen, Cindy Cass, Dave Axis, Dave Leathers, General Cornwall, Caxi PS06, E Fabulous Freddy, and Sulu. I can't even say my own name right. Some asshole that's in the booth. Back to pass. Wide open.
You forgot Gunny, man. Don't forget
Oh, sorry.
Gunny.
I didn't see Gunny. I didn't refresh my screen, Gunny. Sorry. Please don't take it personally.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to start checking have to start checking out the trees
Gunny
and
will
the
snipe you, man.
shrubberies on the
Watch out.
outside of my property. Yeah, he does. Hey, everybody! There's a red dot on my forehead.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
All right, Brian Moss. What? Moss. I'm nervous because Freddie's scoping me in. Back in shotgun. 3 wide receivers at the bottom of the screen. Back to pass. Throws in the end zone. And wide open, Freddie. That is a cardinal sin. Spencer Kidd had so much wide open space around him.
Hey, that was a good play. Minnesota's going to take the lead here. I don't know if Iowa's been behind all game.
The genital cuffs are just within their reach. I don't see Freddie on my chats. Excuse me, Gunny. I don't see Gunny when I do it. Nothing. Dude, when you show it to me, when the booth shows me the chat screen, it's like in font 0.5 size. Can't see it. Sorry, bro. Get some fucking glasses, asshole, said the truck. There's Gunny. I see him now. Welcome, sir.
We love Gunny.
We do. 21-20, Minnesota hanging on to a 1-point lead. Let's see how Iowa State responds. Back to pass. Short pass to Tanya Tantrum for 0 yards. You think the
Big boy
momentum?
right there, that Tanya Tantrum.
You think
I like
the
them big
momentum
tight
is?
ends.
I just heard Tanya and tight end, and I'll just leave it at that. Okay, back to pass. Draw play up the middle. Still going. 7 yards. You think, Freddie, you think Minnesota's got the momentum on their side?
I think the offenses have got the momentum right now. It might come down to who has the ball left. Looks like.
Back to pass. Did I offend somebody? I'm sorry. Booth, tell me. Booth, Truck, did I offend somebody? Quarterback keeper only gets maybe a yard or two. That's 3. Wow, generous 3.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
And it's 2nd and 7, Freddie.
It's a big play here, and they're in the shotgun.
Quarterback keeper, and the quarterback got slammed in the backfield. Wow.
I don't understand why you in the shotgun and then you're going to run it.
Captain Cornwall just cornwalled him in the backfield.
What's up with that, Mr. Leathers? What they doing with that play?
When you said that, Mr. Leathers, about 80 people said, what? Back to snap. 3rd and 10. Got to get a first down here. They don't want to give the ball back to Minnesota, and they are going to be giving the ball back. No, they're not.
Oh!
Holy crap. Holy
tantrum, boy. Look
Tanya
at
had
it.
a tantrum there and was able to take it to past the chains. I thought she was going to go down, and she just kept fighting, Freddie.
I guess it's she, Tanya, I guess, right?
I don't know any men named Tanya. Please correct me.
There's a boy named Sue, so...
That's true.
2nd and 8.
That's true. We will add that field next season so the booth can get it right. Make a note of that, Truck. A gender field. Gender field of the roster, everybody. Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about different boy named Sue and Tanya. If we see a
Iowa State
female or
dumps
male.
the pass off to the halfback. Halfback gets good yardage there for 5. 3rd and 3.
Gain of 5 yards. That makes it 3rd and 3.
The booth is chatty tonight, folks at home. Chatty Cathy. All right. So now he's telling me to shut the F up, and I'm supposed to be doing play-by-play. But anyway, Victor Andrews for 16 yards.
He must be the backup running back. I think that's only his 2nd carry. I think.
Yeah.
Look at that lineman out there putting them blocks
Well, he's
on.
because his name's not Tantrum or Leathers, he's definitely the backup. Again,
I think he
since his
came
name's
out as
not
a
Tantrum or
halfback.
Leathers, he's definitely a backup. And the truck is giving me a big piece of information here. He says it could be a fuck you. I don't know what that means.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
All right, we're looking at 2nd and 7 with 8 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. See if Iowa State can get something going here. Back to pass. Plenty of time. That doesn't necessarily mean a good thing, but it does on this one. Leathers for 14 yards. Patient quarterback Fred Hoiberg goes through all of his progressions, all 30 of them, and was able to find Leathers in the end zone.
They only had like 10 seconds.
Oh, mackerel. I could have listened to the A
Is
side
it
of House of the
69
Holy.
time, Charles?
Pardon me? Say that again?
Is it 69 times?
It is getting there, everybody. The clock goes triple zeros in the third. Everybody get your 69s up for the fourth quarter. Minnesota 21, Iowa State 26, and this is a barn burner. Both teams can just see that the genital cuffs are just within both teams' reach.
Yeah, it's going to come down to who has the ball last. I kind of got a feeling here.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you, sir.
Fans in Iowa, they're pretty fired up right now.
This is what football is all about, Freddie.
Rivalry week.
That's right. Let's look at the stats. 21 to 26, 29 plays to 41 Iowa State. Pretty close on yards. First downs. Yeah, I missed it. It went so fast. That's great. Let's get back to the field, everybody.
Let's get back to the game. I'm on the edge of my seat here now. We got a fourth quarter. Here we go.
Back to pass. First down and more. Derek Cook for 11.
Minnesota playing well. They got a good offensive game plan going right now, and I don't think Iowa State can stop them.
Yeah, it took them a series or two to get in motion, but they're firing on all cylinders now. Throw a couple more cliches out.
Wouldn't want to be in the toilet bowl. I hate to tell you, who would want to be in the toilet bowl against Cincinnati?
Freddie, if you're in the toilet bowl, that means you had a really long night.
It sounded like you'd be flushed.
Yep. Back to pass. No pressure at all. Not wide open, but a good route run by Derek Cook for 9 yards.
That makes it 1st and 10.
Back to pass. Plenty of time again. They're only rushing 3. Another 9 yards. 2nd and inches. And there is somebody named Moss out there on the Minnesota team. Quarterback keeper past the chains. First down. Williams for 7.
Yeah, there's a good drive they got going here in Minnesota. They need to eat up a little bit more clock, though.
Oh, mercy me. All right, we are looking at 5 wide receivers back to pass. Plenty of time again. Throws it deep and wide open. Spencer Kidd for 23. Holy mackerel. They didn't put any rush on the quarterback, and they didn't defend.
All day.
All day is right. Wow. They were in a zone, and the defender just stood in his little pinpoint area on the field and didn't adjust.
It's kind of funny how he just stood there and then all of a sudden he took off.
Yeah, Iowa State's probably not laughing. For 2 points. Oh.
Everybody's going for 2. Oh, he's going to pick it up and run it for 2.
Oh. Wow. 27 to 26. Minnesota up by 1 with 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Let's do a quick shout out, shall we? Ace Fennec again. Art Vandalay. Welcome, Art. Ace Service Stop. Cliff Allen. Cindy K.A. Dave Axis. Dave Leathers. Doug Britton. Welcome, Doug. General Cornwall. Gunny McGuire. Texie P.S. Packer Fred and Pseudo Nakai. And the kick return is out to the 23-yard line. Back to pass, quarterback keeper up the middle, gets a couple yards, 7 yards. Wow, this even 7 yards for Hoiberg. What do you think, Freddie?
Did they 69. You like 69?
Okay. Run play does not go well. 1 yard. Jesus Christ! I thought that was a loss. 55 yards all night for Worth. Pistol formation. Motion by the tight end. Run play up the middle. Great hold by the offensive line. Great blocking. Great run. We have a flag. Is this another face mask? Let's see. Yes.
Face mask. Defense.
about the third one, I think, I think one on Minnesota and 2 of them on Iowa State.
But they haven't. It doesn't look like Minnesota has shown the ability to stop the run. I just think they should keep running it, Freddie. How about you?
Yeah, they need to keep running it and eat the clock up. Don't give Minnesota much time. I told you, whoever has the ball last is going to win, probably.
Tanya Tantrum.
Neither defense can stop either team. Here's Tanya.
And they look like they're in a passing formation. Let's see if it's a keeper. Back to pass, throws it to nobody in the middle. It is 3rd and 7, Freddie. They're down by 1.
I think it might be out of field goal range too, so it might be 4 down territory.
Yeah, let's see if it's 4 down. If they don't get this first down.
Definitely letting the clock run down.
Their sweet old time. Back to pass, throws in the middle, wide open. Oh my gosh, that's some bad defense there. AJ Lacey on a. It looks like that was a go route.
Or was it good
No,
offense?
it wasn't a go route. It wasn't a go route.
The slant.
Yeah.
Thing was just good offensive play call, and they were trying to bump him, and they couldn't get that bump on him.
Yeah, good route run. Run up the middle, plenty of room. The offensive line of Iowa State is just taking control of the line. Great run. Excuse me, 340 total yards for Iowa State, 200 and some change, and they are knocking at the door, Freddie, with 2 minutes left in the game.
And Mr. Andrews got a 10.0 yard carry for 4 carries, so he's having a pretty good night for himself for being a backup.
Yeah, Leo Tantrum for 3. I thought it took forever to that ball to get to the receiver. I don't know why they're in pass formation here unless they're going to run it.
Some dangerous passes there.
Run up the middle for 0. 3rd and goal, Freddie. They can take the lead with a field goal, so I'm thinking they don't roll the dice and just try and be conservative here.
But look at the clock is getting down too, getting down below a minute, so.
Get down on it, Freddie. Get down on it.
Get down.
Freddie, how are you going to do it if you really don't want to dance? All right. So back for the field goal. It is up and good, and Iowa State takes a 2-point lead late in the 4th. There is enough time, Freddie. There's enough
time. Looks like Danny John's going to have a late call tonight.
He might be when we're doing the stats. Okay, no stats. Oh, the truck is saying maybe no stats. Everybody in chat, give us a thumbs up. Oh, yeah, no, he corrected himself. Shit. Oh. Oh, great.
That's Charles' favorite part, though.
We're going to do it all. We're doing it live. Back to pass. Goes Minnesota. Nice. Route run there by Edgar Williams. Catches the ball for 8. They got to get moving. Sense of urgency, Freddie.
Well, he needs a field goal, though, so they got 2 timeouts. Still got time. I'm on the edge of my seat. Need to hike the ball, though. I don't know what they're doing right now.
Don't like the 3rd down, 3 down linemen. Tick-tock. Tick-tock, people. Oh, my gosh. Minnesota's probably going nuts on the sidelines.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. This is not good. This is a horrible way to end the game. Oh, back to pass. Oh, no. Oh, no. The truck is livid, folks. You should hear
All right, here we go.
Curses.
Turn out the light. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. Until tomorrow, we do the same old thing again. Good night, Minnesota Gophers.
Well done, sir. Well done. Each time it gets better and better. You're going to be sounding like Andrea Bocelli here by the end of the bowl games. All right, we've got Iowa State pulls it off with a wild ending, 29-27. We saw some great plays. It was exciting. Like you said, it was up to the last second. Yeah, did we lose Frederico? Did he leave after he sang?
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
I thought you went to your adoring fans.
Went into my hole.
Yeah, I thought you went to the after party. All right. So the question on all the fans' minds is: are we going to see stats or not? Oh boy, here we go. I mean, great. Let's see some stats, everybody.
Pretty
All
close,
right.
though. Should be.
Close on first downs, close on total offense. 183 yards rushing for Iowa State to 44 for Minnesota. Passing yards, 267 for Minnesota to 162 for Iowa State. 60%, well, pretty close on both sides, even on third down conversion. Minnesota was perfect in the red zone.
Got you a trip, man. Would have gone me in the first 5 minutes. First 5 seconds.
One turnover for each team. Freddie, don't slow the stats down for the love of God.
I'm sorry, Charles.
Let's get this over with. Time of possession. Advantage Iowa, 12-7. And where are we gonna go next? We are gonna do post game, Freddie.
Post game, baby.
Let's do some post game. Post game. We've got Iowa State led in first downs, rushing yards, turnovers. No, tied on turnovers and time of possession. Players of the game.
The poll is over with now. We're not voting this week, right?
What the hell? David Seeger?
A
What?
fucking kicker?
Holy crap. No, for Christ's sakes. Congratulations to Seeger. Say hi to your father, Bob. All right, Cornwall, middle linebacker on Minnesota. Got an interception, yeah. Williams played well. 3 touchdowns. 297 total yards. Jason Sapp, 3 tackles, 1 interception. I question Seeger. I thought it was going to be Hoiberg. That was weird. This was an odd game, Freddie.
Yeah, I mean, I thought for sure Minnesota was going to at least have one more pass to get them in field goal range, but for some reason they just wanted to run the clock out. I guess they wanted to finish in the toilet bowl, so they got their wish, hopefully.
Okay, so the next game up, Freddie, is the Battle of I-45, number 12 ranked SMU at Houston, number 9 ranked.
Yeah, well, according to the rankings, 12 versus 9, I think we're going to have a pretty good game, but we come from last night. This could be a blowout one way or the other. Like Dave said earlier, the better game was always the lower teams, I guess.
What's the name of the trophy for Battle of I-45? Okay, it's the edible Bodice. Bodice? Is that what you said, Truck? Bodice? Is that what you say? Okay. All right. So Iowa State got the General Cuffs in the Jack Trice Cornwall Classic, and now we're fighting for the edible Bodice for SMU at Houston. Hey, Chad, are you in the booth?
I 100% am.
How are you, sir?
You know, I'm doing pretty good. Just excited for this Battle of I-45.
It's going to be a fun one. It's not the edible. It's not the edible lingerie. It's for the what? Bronze what?
Bronze
horseshoe sombrero. Nice.
Is there a picture of that or something?
What the fuck is that?
I don't even know.
Jesus, who
I'm going to
picked
quote
that?
you, Freddie. I'm going to
Who
quote you,
picked
Freddie.
it?
The fuck?
The fuck?
Oh my god! Wow. All right, well, I am not going to remember that trophy. I am sorry. I'm just going to call it the Bronze Turd Award.
So, Chad, as delighted as I am to converse with you, I am ready to hand off the microphone to you.
We got to invite Mr. Klein also in there, Charles.
Yeah, which I was going to do my little intro here as soon as you bastards get the hell out of here. But thank you.
Right, man.
Well,
We'd
us
like to, but
bastards
before
are
we
out.
go, can we see some more stats? All right, everybody. Good night. Thanks, Freddie. It was fun.
All right. Well, thank you, Clint Torres, Pepper Rogers, and everybody for the AACL. Welcome to Game 2 tonight between the Houston Cougars and the SMU. I can't remember what they are off the top of my head right now. Mustangs. God, I always forget. I always think of horses. Like, I know the logo, but anyway. So, joining me in the booth tonight is none other than Mr. Coach Klein. Coach Klein, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing well, Cockhole McSuckin. I just want to point out to Clitoris there that it's pronounced bodice, not bodice.
Bodice.
I mean, yeah, it's bodice. Get it straight, buddy.
Well, at least we have that. So, all right, let's break this down, right? The Battle of I-45, the number 9 Houston Cougars, the number 12 SMU Mustangs, both having 5-4 records. Talk about, in your mind, Coach Klein, what do you think are some big key matchups in this ballgame?
The matchup is going to be who's going to be funnier, yourself or myself.
Ooh, that could be.
I think the golden, what was it again? The golden glory hole or whatever it is.
Bronze turd.
Yeah.
We're just gonna call it the
Yeah,
bronze.
but that's fine. The bronze turd, it doesn't matter who wins it. Which in the end, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Houston, but I've been wrong before.
Yeah, I feel like I've called like half of Houston's games this year. That's just how it seems to go. But Houston's a good team. I think they're going to come in here at home, and really have this, and really win this battle of I-45. I think it's going to be a close game, but at the end of it, I think you're right. I think Houston pulls this out. So, not sure what the temperature is. It's probably warm. 54 degrees and clear tonight for Houston. Better than 40 and a bunch of snow left over here in Indianapolis. So
yeah, I'd say that's pretty warm for Wisconsin. So
yeah,
let's
if
get
it was
to it.
54 Wisconsin right now, you'd be in shorts.
Heck yeah.
You might be out there just shirtless in the hot tub. I'm not sure.
I'd be shirtless any chance I could get.
There you go. And that's what we love the best. All right. Let's go ahead and take you down to the field for tonight's game.
Battle between Smoo and who? Smoo who?
I-45. Oh, I don't know.
Booth sure is chatty tonight, guys.
Yes, the booth is very chatty, and here we are at Robertson Stadium down here in Houston. I actually drove by this when I was down at the other convention with Mike St. Green. But welcome, everybody, to the game here, and this is going to be a good one, I think. Coach Klein, what does SMU need to do to pull off the upset here against Houston?
Well, they're going to have to score more points than Houston, and to do that, they're going to have to score multiple touchdowns.
And cutthroat analysis, as always. Maybe not cutthroat's the right word, but whatever. All right, so kickoff return. Getting back to, oh, wait a minute, look at this little move here as he breaks it out about to the 33-yard line. And as we know, this is rivalry week here at the AACL. And let's see what the first offensive snap is going to do here for the Cougars.
Well, they lined up triple option there.
And look at the beautiful pitch here by Dion Ware picking up 9 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 1.
Yeah, sometimes that triple option works and sometimes it doesn't.
And here's the fake once again. He looks like he's going to try to pitch it. There he does. Perfect pitch. And that's going to get some big yardage out of there. K. Dean with a beautiful pitch. And that's going to be a first down and more.
Yeah, Kadeen's got a lot of nice pitches.
I'm sure he's got a lot of nice pitches. Full house set once again. Hands it off to the fullback this time. He barrels his way up the middle, and that's going to be about a 6-yard run there for Tony Phillips. Second.
Yeah, spells his name like the girl spelling of Tony. That's interesting.
Yep, if I remember correctly, I believe that is because the person, Tony Phillips, is a woman. So, and there's a pitch off to the outside, and that will be just short of the first down. Arthur Leo there with a 3-yard gain.
That'll make it 3rd and 1.
Yeah, Leo the Lion, they call him, usually because he doesn't tell the truth.
3rd and 1 here, early test for the Cougar offense. And K. Dean looks like he's going to keep it for himself. Runs through a defender, and that's going to be a 5-yard gain and a new set of downs.
Speaking of Kadeen's pitches, there's one right there.
There is one right there indeed. 1st and 10 here, ball on the 34-yard line. They are getting close to the red zone here. They've been in this same formation the whole time. There's a handoff to the fullback. He gets a first down a little bit more, and he's going to be taken past just shy of the 15-yard line, maybe at the 15.
Yeah, that was a bowling ball run right there. He didn't even need to cut. He could have just gone right through that guy.
And doing a little celebration there, letting everybody know what's up. And that's going to be 1st and 10. Ball looks like it's on about the 14 3/4 yard line. Same formation once again. Kadeen getting stuck a little bit. The perfect pitch at the end there. He may have a clear path to the end zone,
Wow.
and he does. Touchdown, Dion Ware.
Yeah, you couldn't time that any better.
No, he broke away from that first tackle, kind of drew some defenders off a little bit, thinking he was going to go back inside, takes it back to the outside, and makes a perfect pitch right there, taking 2 defenders out, 4 defenders out.
Yeah, the smooth defense was not looking good there.
No, it was not at all. And there is the kick. It's up, it is through, and good. And Houston takes an early 7-0 lead here in the first quarter, controlling the clock with that option run game. And can't wait to see what SMU can do here on the offensive side. And that is going to be returned, and looks like a pretty decent one. Back down to about the 26-yard line. What is that, Coco Puss?
Yeah, Coco Sipas.
Coco Sipas? Coco Sipas. See, I'm telling you, man, these names are just fucked up. 1st and 10.
Saw there the graphic for Diablo there. He's quite the receiver if they can get the ball in his hands.
Yeah, that will be the big playmaker they got to get to. Cautious Clay there with a 1-yard run. And it's going to be 2nd and 9. And here's the handoff to Clay once again. He's going to get through the outside, but not much yardage there. 4 yards, actually, and that's going to be 3rd and a very manageable 5.
Cautious Clay really sticks to his namesake. He doesn't really do anything spectacular. He's very cautious with his runs.
And speaking of Coco, there he is with a 10-yard grab and a first down, moving the chains there for the Mustangs. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receiver set, or 4 wide receivers actually. And that's going to be a pass over the middle. That is complete to Coco once again, 12-yard reception. And that's going to be 1st and 10 here, ball on about the 46-yard line.
Now what they're going to want to do is pick up at least 10 yards here.
And they're not going to do it that way. Phil McCracken getting sacked. Loki O'Connor coming in there and making the big hit on the quarterback. He definitely got his crack filled there.
Yes, he did. That right in between the ones there.
Right in between the cheeks. 2nd and long for the Mustangs. Needing a big play here. 4 wide receiver set, single back. He drops back. He's going to throw it just out of bounds. And nobody was open anyway, and that is 3rd and 16. So looking in the chat here, Ace Finnick, Art Vandelay, Cliff Allen, Dave Axis, David Leathers, Doug Britton, General Cornwall, Freddie's in here. Everybody, thank you for watching the AACL here on Axis Sports. And Patrick Abrams with a 9-yard reception. But that is not going to be enough, as the Mustangs are going to have to punt.
Yeah, that is completely against the plan for an upset here.
And I am sorry, but Pseudo Nakai is in here as well. Sorry, Pseudo. I cannot read. Yeah, and if you just popped in, so get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, Pseudo. First and 10. Same formation. I don't think they're ever going to get out of this formation. It's working, so why not? That's going to be an 8-yard rush there for Arthur Leah.
I feel the need to repeat for Pseudo Nakai. It is pronounced Bodice, not Bodice. Bodice.
Damn it, Pseudo. 3 wide receiver set. There's a fake, and look at this. Houston's actually going to throw the ball. Whoa!
Oh my gosh.
Nobody on him. He is gone. What the hell?
That was amazing.
Dude, they have been running the ball, running. They actually do a play action, and the defense is like, oh, I'm just going to play short. They're running the ball, and boom. Look at this.
Wow.
There was
Juked him out
nobody
of his
within
shorts.
20 yards.
The first time they don't run that triple option formation, and it results in the biggest play I've seen.
That is just impressive. Houston with an extra point here is going to jump up 2 scores, 14-0. SMU looking really rocky here in the opening half here of this ball game. Actually, this is still the opening quarter. And SMU is going to have to respond here in a big way. If they don't respond on this drive, Coach Klein, this is not going to be good for the Mustangs.
I'd say it possibly would be over if they can't get on the board here.
Yeah, they. And drops back, and he's going to fire, and that's going to be completed. First down, a little bit more. And Houston really playing for their divisional lives here. If they win this ball game, they still have a shot, depending on what Kansas does. But if they lose, they are done for the division wise. So Houston needs a big win here on Rivalry Week. Patrick Abrams with a 5-yard catch, and that's going to be 2nd and 5.
That brings up 2nd and 5.
Going in that no-huddle offense, that hurry-up offense, 5 wide set once again. SMU drops back. Kraken fires over. He's going to find somebody. That's a first down, a little bit more there. Adam Morrow with a 9-yard gain. And they're going to go back to that no-huddle once again.
Yeah, the no-huddle's working right now. And if they keep it going, they could get on the board.
I mean, they're spreading the defense out for sure, especially with those 5 wide sets. And it's working. McCracken drops back. He fakes trying to run. He ain't going to go nowhere. That's a deep throw down the sideline, and that is intercepted by Houston. And he just, oh, wow, just barrels over the running back. Phil McCracken gets a good hit on him. And here is Houston once again looking to do more damage. That interception hurts there. Chris Arnold with the big play.
Yeah, that was a big interception and a big smash with his shoulder there. That was awesome.
And he just barreled over that wide receiver, and then Phil McCracken had to make that play. They are already in the Mustangs, territory here, so it is going to be 1st and 10. K-Dean drops back and throws it to the cheerleaders on the sideline. That's going to be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, didn't like the pressure he felt there, and everything was covered, so he threw the ball away, which was smart to not take that sack there. But if they put points on the board here, I think it's too big of a hole for SMU.
It could be. And K-Dean trying to get that pitch out does not work. That is going to result in a 2-yard loss. And this is going to be a situation here for the Cougars, 3rd and long.
So yeah, there's if they play like they did the last drive, they'll pull it off here.
3rd and long here for the Cougars. K-Dean drops back. He's going down the sideline, and that is intercepted by the Mustangs. They get the ball right back.
I think that might have been the same play that they ran to get that last touchdown, and this time the defender wasn't fooled.
It looked like the same route. Obviously, the last one was a fake handoff. That one was not. So, that one, an interesting play there, but Mustangs with the ball back. McCracken fires over the middle, and he completes his pass to Woods. That's 4 yards, 2nd and 6.
Yeah, they need at least 6 yards to get the first down here.
What an observation here by Coach Klein. 2nd and 6, the clock ticking down towards the end of the 1st quarter, and that is incomplete. And with 7 seconds to go, Houston will face a 3rd and medium.
Yeah, usually when the ball's incomplete, there's no progression of the ball.
That is correct, kids. If you're going to learn some football, you're going to learn it today from Mr. Coach Klein. and throws it out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Could be a late hit.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. Was that pass interference on the offense? How does the left guard get pass interference?
I think that's what the coach is out there questioning. How's their
What
pass
the
interference?
heck of a call?
There's always something new in these rivalry games. That's why we love them.
I think that's the first time in any history of anything that I've ever seen an offensive guard get called for pass interference. But what that does, unfortunately, is the Mustangs have to punt and give the Cougars great starting position here once again on their side of the field.
Yeah, that's that was a weird first quarter.
That was a very weird first quarter, and that will do it for the Houston Cougars with a lead here, 14-0. SMU not looking very crisp right now in this first quarter. Let's see what the second quarter will hold for them. Houston does have the ball, though. 1st and 10. KD is going to run it up the middle. He's going to keep it for himself. And, oh, looked like he got taken down by the horse collar. No flag on the play. 2nd and 2.
I was going to say that looked like a clothesline to me. It looked like we were seeing the old WWF going on.
Yeah, that definitely looked like a Hulk Hogan clothesline. And that full bunch once again. That's a pitch out from KD. No yards on the play there. Actually, loss of a yard, and it's going to be 3rd and short here for the Cougars.
I mean, that's promising for Smooth. It looks like they might be figuring out what they need to do to stop him here.
3rd and 3 for the Cougars. Ball is on the 37-yard line. That same bunch formation. Fakes the handoff. Scrambles to the outside. He finds his man down the field, and that is Arthur Leo with a 19-yard reception in the first down. They are now in the red.
That was a nice route run by Arthur Leo. He knew right where to go to be in front of that defender.
Absolutely, 100%. And that is going to bring up the first down, 1st and 10. The red zone report. 1 for 1 today for the Cougars. 3 wide receiver set. Strong eye formation. Fullback. There's the pitch to him. And that's going to be taken over. And he's going to barrel through. And he's going to barrel through a few of them on his way to a touchdown. Arthur Leo from about 18 yards out. Beautiful run there by Arthur Leo.
Yeah, he was looking like a man amongst boys there, just running over those children.
Look at that. One guy right there. Breaks that tackle. Breaks that tackle. Beautiful running there by Leo. And Houston already here in the early part of the second quarter running away with it. 21-0 now. If this is a rivalry game, Mustang fans are probably pretty pissed. They're already halfway drunk.
Yeah, I think some of them might be packing up and getting ready to leave.
Some of them are probably going to the gift shop to find Cougar shirts and take them with their Mustang shirts. And because I'll tell you, the Mustangs have looked like pure shit. Let's just put it out there. So let's see how they respond here. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Phil McCracken.
If you interbred a Cougar and a Mustang, do you get a Coustang?
You get a Mooger?
Maybe.
Maybe. Mooger? Could be.
Uber.
I
Coustang.
mean, would you want a Mustang and a Cougar banging it?
I mean, wouldn't it be fun to watch?
I mean, true. That's a good point. I'll give you that. And that is a good run there by Cautious Clay. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs, and they're going to go to that no-huddle offense that seemed to work halfway decent until they threw a pick last time. And there's a handoff once again to the running back. Cautious Clay with a that looked like he had about 6, but for some reason they gave him 2. And that is going to be 2nd and 8. And a handoff once again. He's going to get up the middle, get just across halfway mark of the field, and that is going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Mustangs. They have got to get the ball in the air, hitting one of these targets. McCracken drops back, looking to the outside. He throws it across the field, and and it's picked off. And it was thrown for an interception and shoestring tackle there. And McCracken just not making any good plays. Look at that bobbling around. He finally catches it down by his shoes. Beautiful catch there by the defender. And Houston could go up 4 scores here if they do this right.
Yeah, I remember a game 7 years ago where they were doing that.
That is very true.
Gain of 5
6
on the
yard,
play. That'll make it 2nd and
6
4.
yard rush there by Tony Phillips, and that is going to be 2nd and 4. And as Dave Axis says in the chat, this game is all Cougs. AHL, all Cougs.
That's right.
He's not wrong about that. Bennett Stewart with a 7-yard reception. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. First
Yeah,
and 10
it does.
36.
I mean, the defense for SMU has at least put up a couple stops, but there just seems to be no answer.
Yeah,
No answer in response.
their defense. I don't know if they like partied at the University of Houston and they were just ready to go. Did they go to the spot and have a few stogies and alcohol like I did with Mike St. Green that night? I don't know. Maybe they partied a little too much. But it's depressing to watch this right now. Houston fakes the handoff. K. Dean. Kind of surprised he didn't make the pitch there. Maybe that could, Mike St. Green might have taken this Mustang team out. He is a big Cougar fan, so I can see that happening. 3 wide receiver set here for the Cougars. Dean drops back, and he's going to keep that for himself and breaks a tackle, breaks another one. That's a first down there for K. Dean, fighting his way through. Six first downs on the day for the Cougars compared to 5 for SMU. I'm surprised SMU has 5. Cougars drops back, fires it. That is incomplete. Danny Vincent there with the deflection.
Yeah, that was pretty close. If he had better hands, he would have caught that.
It's a freaking lily. Stone hands indeed. 3 wide receiver set. K. Dean fires back, and he's going to take this up the middle. Nobody around. He slides. And that's going to make it 3rd and 2 here. They are definitely in field goal range, so they could add to their lead for sure. 3rd and 2 for the Cougars. I would imagine it's a handoff to the fullback. And it is. And he doesn't do shit with it. He gets stopped at the line. Greg McConnell with a yard. And that's going to be 4th and 1, and that will probably bring out the field goal unit.
Yeah, it's funny how you get stopped at the line and gain a yard. That usually doesn't work out that way.
Yeah, I don't understand sometimes the chain gang here in the AACL. A little rough. They're going to let this clock run down here. Probably have about 32 seconds left when they kick this field goal. Maybe enough time for SMU to do something at the end of the half, but I just do not see that happen.
Yeah, the chain gang is actually made up of former Duke lacrosse players.
Oh, Jesus. On that note, the field goal is good for Houston. They have extended their lead 24-0 here in the first half. We're going to have a lot to break down, really, on the Houston side. And that's a big hit there. Coco getting out on a 24-yard reception here. And look at Saban Diablo, one of their big-time stars. Nothing today.
Yeah, that's the big difference.
And that makes a huge difference when you can't get Saban Diablo going. McCracken drops back. He's going to look for the screen. He does find his man. And that is going to be... It looks like he's going to break a tackle. He is going to...
Oh, my gosh.
Cautious Clay fighting his way through and gets a first down. McCracken, 74 yards on the day.
Yeah, that was an amazing run. Just pushing, not carrying, but pushing the defender.
Back in 3 wide receiver set, he finds his man on the outside. There's Patrick Abrams with a 5-yard gain. I think if SMU really is going to have to do something here in the second half, that's going to have to get Saban Diablo involved. You've got to find a way to get your top guy involved in this, because right now, 0 receptions. That's a travesty here for the Mustangs. And that looks like he just threw another interception. That may have been to Saban Diablo. I'm not sure.
I think what happened there is when he stepped up to throw the pass and ran right into his lineman, I think that threw off his whole rhythm there.
Yeah, I think it did, 100%. You think it would add to your rhythm a little bit, trying to get a little extra, like maybe a crow hop ordeal to try to get it down there, but no, did not work. Houston, let's see what they do. 3 wide receiver set here. They have time. They can throw a deep pass.
Oh.
No, they will get sacked. And did they call a timeout?
I think they did. There's
They
still
might have
1
called a
second on the
timeout,
board.
or SMU called a timeout. Somebody did.
Yes, move.
And that may be. I don't know, but I don't know what's going
Oh,
on.
there we
Oh,
go. There's the
There we
tick.
go. I hate that. I always forget it does that. And that will do it here for the first half as the Houston Cougars are up 24-0. And
Yeah, normally these rivalry games are big and exciting events, but apparently there's no rivalry here. There's just Houston.
yeah, I mean, I could have stayed inside the house and, possibly, had some sex with my wife, but this is just crazy. Like, there's just nothing to watch. It's just all Houston all the time. Just crazy.
Well, this would be the time to be a Houston fan because you're sure enjoying this game.
Yeah, you definitely are for sure. I mean, this is not even a rivalry. So I hate to ask this question because there's probably no answer to this, but what does SMU have to do?
Kill Houston, and then they can no longer score on them?
I think what they need to do is they need to go and find one of they got to have somebody that's a hottie there at the Mustangs, right? They got to have a fan or a cheerleader that looks good.
Yeah.
Sneak into the Houston locker room, get some colon blow, put the colon blow in all their sports drinks, and just watch the magic happen. Right.
Speaking of colon blow, did you see the stats for Houston? 108 rushing and 108 passing yards.
Very, very balanced. He kept colon blow. Oh man, that was a good one. All right, we are going here into the second half as a flag on a play.
Clipping.
Looks like a clipping.
Yeah.
Receiving team.
That's no way to start out your comeback.
Nope. Well, and that was on the receiving team, which is Houston, so that's going to knock them back a little bit.
At least it wasn't pass interference on a guard.
That is very true. Pass interference on a guard, that's a new one, like I said. So here we go. Let's see what SMU can do here. Let's see if there is any halftime adjustment. 4 wide receiver set. They hand it off to Cautious Clay. And that's going to be a 5-yard rush for Cautious.
Well, at least he gained positive yards.
It's very, very true. And that's what has to happen. Now they have to gain 5 more, and they get that magical first down. McCracken drops back, finds his man, and that is Saban Diablo.
There he is.
There he is. That's the man you got to get involved. That's what we talked about. Diablo needs to get involved in this game, and there's his first catch of the night. McCracken finds him for 9 yards. Actually,
I heard prior to the season, wow, that was a nice catch and run
that was
there.
a nice catch and run there by Patrick Abrams.
Prior to the season, Saban Diablo had petitioned to be the first player to wear a 3-digit jersey. He wanted to wear 666, but he was denied.
Denied by the university. Or maybe that was denied by the AACL.
Hey, there we go.
Maybe that damn commissioner for the AACL running it like the Big Ten.
We got to see the emergence of Thilver Thurfer in the game there.
Yep, definitely did. Thilver Thurfer?
Yeah.
Thilver Thurfer. God, that's hard. Thilver Thurfer.
Thilver Thurfer caught the path from Phil McCracken.
There you go. Thilver Thurfer caught the path from Phil McCracken. Drops back, and he finds his man in the open field trying to make a play. Patrick Abrams with a 4-yard catch, and that's going to be 2nd and 6.
Looks like they're threatening here.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
I think I almost want to vote for like normal names, but then I know it's going to bore everybody. Too hard to call when you're a broadcaster. 2nd and 6. McCracken drops back over the middle, finds his man, Cautious Clay. Or nope, that's Adam
Moreau.
With a first down and a little bit more. And SMU has actually looked pretty good on this drive so far, Coach Klein.
Yes, they have. It looks like maybe the adjustments they made at halftime was going to make a big difference here.
McCracken finds his man again for 2 yards. That's the thing. What I've noticed, at least on this drive so far, Klein, is that he's not trying to throw it deep. When he was throwing it deep, that's when he was throwing those picks. He's just doing a little dink and dunk, gaining a little bit here, a little bit there. Not that time. But other than that, he's been doing a really good job on this drive so far.
Yeah, he's playing smart and going for those high percentage passes.
It's going to be a 5 wide receiver set coming out here. No back in the backfield at all for the Mustangs. 3rd and 8. McCracken drops back, faces pressure. He finds his man for a first down. And that is going to be John Bailey with his first catch of the day.
Yeah,
and
he threaded the needle right to him.
First and goal on the 5-yard line. No running back in the ball game. Looking, finds his man, and that's going to be a yard for John.
I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised they're sticking with the 5 wide so close to the goal line.
I agree with you on this. This might be a bad situation, especially if those pick. McCracken drops back, looks to the end zone. Oh, throwing it in what looked like double coverage. And that is going to be 3rd and goal. Hopefully they don't come out in that 5 wide set. And they are coming out in that 5 wide set. Bold move by the Mustangs.
That's a bold move, Cotton.
Let's see if it works out for him. McCracken fires, and
oh my gosh,
man, Adam Woods across the body for a touchdown.
He had to wait a long time for that receiver to finally open up, but he managed to make it work.
Man, he almost could have took that in himself. I mean, there was really nobody right there in front of him.
And yeah, true.
When you're going 5 wide again, SMU is going to try to get 2 points here. And they
oh my gosh.
Saban Diablo getting his 2nd catch of the night. And that is good for 2. And now, all of a sudden, they're down 16 points. Let's see if the defense, which has not done jack shit all night, let's see if they can actually stop the Cougar offense.
Yeah, I got to be honest. That 5 wide, they might have to stick with it.
They might have to. I mean, we were kind of clowning it there for a minute, but it seemed to be pretty effective there, especially down in the red zone. And that is going to bring 1st and 10 here for the Cougars. Let's see what they do in their first possession of the second half. 2:52 to go here. 24-8 in beautiful Houston, Texas. And he's trying to get the call, and he does, and he pitches it to the outside, and that is going to be Tony Phillips there with no yards on the game.
Yeah, Tony. Yeah, got no yards.
Colonel Sanders there with the tackle. 3 wide receiver set. Cougars drops back. K. Dean's going to run it. He's going to get about 4 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6. This is going to be an interesting call what the Houston Cougar offense does here. If SMU makes a stop, maybe this swings the momentum back towards the Mustangs.
Yeah. I got to say, they need to send Colonel Sanders in here. I mean, he's no chicken. He'll make a play.
Yes, K. Dean getting hit as he throws, and the Mustang defense makes a stop. And I believe this will be Houston's first punt of the night.
It most certainly is, and if they can turn this into points, I'd say Smoo might have completely turned it around.
And that is going to be returned by Coco Sabus. And looking at the game track here, watching all these interceptions get thrown, that's been a key here. Houston really being able to turn these turnovers into points. Not really sure exactly how much they've scored. I think at least 2 touchdowns have been off of turnovers.
I believe so.
And let's see what SMU is going to be able to do. Look at that beautiful suit there by the head coach. Looking snazzy. And the Mustang offense is coming out here. Man in motion. And that's going to be a handoff to Clay. Clay is going to try to get to the outside. He doesn't have the speed to do that. And that is going to be a 2-yard gain. He looked like he ran completely sideways, but somehow gets 2 yards.
Yeah, he. I think it was that spin he did to the side as he was falling.
And no huddle once again. They're going to hand it back off to Clay. He just step-armed him. He said, "Get the fuck out of here!" But he does not get any yardage on that. As that is going to be a 1-yard loss. A.J. Monroe was the guy who actually brought him down. Boom! Get the fuck.
Slowed him down enough for those 2 defenders to get to him.
That looked like a play I saw in a different league where a guy by the name of Zach Holdor got ran the fuck over by a running back. He is not in it. No, wait a minute. General Cornwall, he knows what I'm talking about. He's probably still hurting from that. And SMU is going to have to punt here. Looking at all the people in the chat here right now, Art Vandelay, Biff Markham, Cliff Allen, Dave Axis, Doug Britton, General Cornwall, as I talked about. Gunny, what's up, buddy? Joshua Bolton 11, not sure who you are, but welcome to the AACL. Freddie and, of course, Pseudo Nakai.
Is it Nakai or is it Naki?
Pseudo Naki. I'm going to go with Naki. Pseudo Naki. You have to say it really fast.
Yeah, it definitely sounds very Japanese when you say it like that.
Yeah, it sounds very Japanese. Pseudo Naki. Pseudo Nakai Egro. Right? Like, can you do it like that?
Yeah. See.
All right. 1st and 10 here for the Cougars. 55 seconds to go here in the third quarter. That is going to be a fake, and that's a pitch to the outside. He does get the pitch out.
Wow.
And that's going to be a good run there. Dion Ware with a 14-yard gain.
Yeah, I was concerned when he stayed horizontal, but as soon as he turned it upfield, he really got it going.
Houston coming out in that full bunch set once again. 39 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Rocco McLovin on the play-by-play. Coach Klein on the color commentary here tonight. And that's going to be a beautiful pitch once again by K. Dean. Arthur Leo getting the first down.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. That was a beautiful pitch out, way well timed again. They really seem to have that triple option down.
And they're going to come in this strong, looks like a strong eye set, fullback in motion. He hands it off, and that's going to be another pitch once again. And he's got room.
There was some.
Look at this stiff arm move there by Arthur Leo. 24 yards on the run there. 7 rushes for 68 yards today, and a touchdown for Arthur Leo.
Yeah, and there's some really great blocking you see on this play, although you didn't see it on the replay there.
There was some really good blocking. In the red zone report, 3 attempts, 2 touchdowns here for the Houston Cougars. And they're going to hand it off to the fullback, and he is able to just walk that in. Greg McConnell making it 30-8. Touchdown Cougars.
Yeah, that handoff to the fullback near the goal line really has been successful for them tonight.
Good drive there by the Cougars. They do respond. Extra point will be up, and it is good. 31-8 here in Houston on Rivalry Week. We got 2 more great games coming up here after this game tonight, and some great broadcasters to boot as well. And I'm not sure who's on the next call, but that's okay. We'll figure that out later. Coco with a 27-yard return. And at the end of the third quarter, you know what that means. Do not put your damn 4s up because we don't celebrate that shit. Put up your 69s in the chat. Let me know what's up. I know you like to be wine, dined, and 69 just like I do. Just like Kevin Malone used to say, it's not Ashton Kutcher, it's Kevin Malone.
Now, if there we go. There's that 5 wide formation again.
5 wide, and Coco with a 7-yard gain.
All SMU has to do is score 24 points and not let Houston score any, and SMU will come away a victor.
John Madden, who is what everybody's saying. Listen to Coach Klein with the great analysis. McCracken fires it over the middle, and that is complete to his man. That is Coco once again with a 15-yard gain.
4 receptions for 44 yards. That's an average of 11 yards per catch.
I am telling you, you are a wealth of knowledge, my man. Wealth of knowledge. You are like the Volt. McCracken once again finds an open receiver, Saban Diablo with a 10-yard gain, and that's going to be 2nd and inches.
Yeah, this 5 wide, they haven't failed at it yet.
No, this 5 wide has been working very well here for the Mustangs so far this half. McCracken once again drops back. Has plenty of time in the pocket. Finds his open receiver there on the sideline. Adam Morrow with a 20-yard gain and a first down. Ball is just outside the red zone.
Yeah, I think that might have been a curveball as it got to the receiver. I think it hooked around the defender and got into his hands.
It's like you ever watched the movie Wanted where they curve bullets? That's what it looked like.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
5 wide set. Yeah, Angelina Jolie looked pretty hot. McCracken finding his way up the middle there for a 7-yard gain. I always forget about Angelina Jolie. It's kind of hard to forget, right? You know what? I gotta tell the story. So a long time ago, I was drunk. Let's just put it that way.
That's a great story. Thanks for telling us.
Great story. I had drunker than I was on that one show where I was a panelist, and so
a penalist.
Penalist. I was at the bar. And this girl.
Touchdown. Silver Thumper.
For SMU. Silver Thumper. God, I hate that name.
Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer. Anyway, I had a chick. The end of the day, I had a chick that I thought looked like Angelina Jolie in my mind, and then I woke up and she looked like John Voight. So
I mean, same bloodline.
so exactly same bloodline is. SMU with another 2-point conversion. Silver Surfer. Look at that. He was just wide open right there.
Yeah, you can't get any more open than Silver Surfer.
No, you cannot get any more open than that. And yeah, Silver Surfer strikes again. And the Mustangs trying an onside kick. Not going to work here. Clarence Gallagher. Somehow looks like he actually got 5 yards, but didn't count.
The way Houston's been playing, onside kick might not have been the best idea there.
No, probably not. This offense has just been looking unstoppable all night. That full bunch set once again. There's the fake to the fullback. Great pitch there by K. Dean. He barrels over that guy. Arthur Leo getting a 6-yard gain.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
296 total yards of offense tonight for the Cougars. 265 for the Mustangs. 31-16 here. 2:50 to go here in the final quarter. Handoff to Tony Phillips. That's going to be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 1 for the Cougars. And the Cougars are just right outside of field goal range or in field goal range, depending on how good their kicker is. He isn't no big Jimmy Timmy Johnson. But we'll see if he can get if they have to kick a field goal here, if he has enough leg for it. Houston letting that clock run down. And this has just been an overall great game here for the Houston Cougars. I don't see a comeback at all. There's the fake. KD gets the first down on his own 3-yard gain, and that's going to get a new fresh set of downs for the Cougars. First and 10. Fake handoff. K. Dean's going to keep it himself. Go up the middle. 198 rushing yards tonight for the Cougar offense. And they've only had 8 passes tonight. K. Dean.
That's all they needed.
Pitching to the outside. He gets his man, Deion Ware, 6 yards, and that's going to be 3rd and inches. 2 minutes to go here in the final quarter. They are 4 for 7 today.
Yeah, when you run the ball this well, you keep the ball out of the opposing offense's hands. It works out in your favor.
K. Dean tried to jump over somebody. He's got 12 rushes for 50 yards tonight. And if Freddie is in here right now, we might need turn out the lights.
I'm here.
Let's hear it.
All right, here we go. Turn out the lights. The party's over.
2nd and 6.
They say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night. The party's over. Until tomorrow, we'll do the same old thing again. Good night, SMU.
Good night, SMU. You probably could have sang that with like 3 minutes to go in the first quarter, but you know, whatever. So, all right, Houston just draining this clock. 5 seconds left to go in this ball game. They're going to snap it, and fullback's going to get that up the middle, gets a first down.
Oh, so close.
So close. And that should wrap this game up. The Cougars coming out of here of Rivalry Week with a big victory here, and they get the bronze turd. I know it's not called the bronze turd, but the golden horseshoe. Oh, it's not bronze anymore? They all of a sudden went golden? Did it get dipped in gold?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the truck was saying. It sounded like he said golden whore's shoe.
Yeah, that's a good one. The bronze horseshoe sombrero is what the Houston Cougars take home, and if I had a trophy called the bronze horseshoe, whatever the fuck it is, the bronze horseshoe sombrero, I don't know if I'd even want to win this game in all honesty. I mean, why bronze? Can it be gold?
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive.
This just in. I'm actually looking at a sheet here that has the proper name on it. It's the blonde whores shoes sombrero.
It would have been way better than what they got.
Blondes. No, it's the blondes, as in possessive, and she's a whore, so it's a whore's shoes
Love horrors.
and her sombrero.
Dude, I would love
It's a
nothing
shoe.
but-
It's
I
a
would
shoe
love- I
sombrero.
would love a blonde whore and nothing but shoes and a sombrero. I'd be fine with that. That's a hell of a trophy. So beautiful game here by the Cougars, 31-16. It wasn't even that close, to be honest. SMU kind of did a couple good drives here in the second half, but this was all Houston all the time, Coach Klein.
Yeah, it was most definitely. There was some nice drives from SMU, but it was never going to be enough to beat Houston. Houston dominated tonight.
Yeah, it was definitely not a smooth moment for sure. Thank God. I don't want to look at player stats anyway. So let's take a look at the team stats here. Rivalry week here on Axis Sports, the AACL. I mean, when you're looking at this, it almost is like you almost look at this game and look and coach, you look at this and be like, man, SMU didn't play that bad, but really they did.
Yeah, I mean they had more first downs by one. Total offense was close, but still pretty far apart. The rushes were the big difference here. 12 for 38 versus 34 for 219. It's just it's not going to work out well for you when you can't keep up on the ground.
Well, and here's a big stat that I want to take away from this. When the person goes up one for me is third down conversions. I mean, 6 for 9, 66% for Houston tonight. That's a big stat, I think. Meanwhile, SMU going 3 for 7, only accomplishing 42% of their third down. So, I mean, that's a big stat, and also SMU having those 3 turnovers in the first half really hurt.
Yeah, the turnovers are a big deal, especially when the other team manages to score points off of them. And if you can't take the ball back and score points, whether it's a takeaway or a punt, which SMU was not able to at all, you definitely don't win.
He's not one of the best color commentators in the game for nothing, folks. You are learning some football knowledge tonight from the man himself, Coach Klein. And yeah, this was all Houston. Great game by the coaching staff there. SMU. I mean, if that ends your season, that's a bad way to end it. Yeah, true. Everybody's got a ball. I mean, I don't want to watch it. I mean, 16 points. I mean, you put up that. I mean, look at this. I mean, you only had the ball for 8 minutes. How are you going to do anything with 8 minutes? That is true, though. I mean, two-point conversions. I mean, that was if that's what you want to consider the highlight of SMU's game tonight, go on ahead. Gotta be, man. You dug deep for that silver lining.
Yeah, that
God. I mean, look at this. Their offensive player of the game was Delver Thurfer. 3 catches for 18 yards. Danny Vincent's the defensive player of the game for SMU. He had 1 tackle and 1 interception. Who coaches SMU? Out of curiosity. Who coaches SMU? Art, I'm sorry, buddy. I love you, but sorry, bro. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
because of the damn uniforms. I knew that was going to happen. So, but looking at the other side here, Arthur Leo, 8 carries for 74 yards and a TD, 2 catches for 29. He had a great game, made some really big runs. Seuss Kent, 6 tackles, and he also had an interception as well. So, final thoughts, Coach Klein, on this game.
I actually just got a note here from Art Vandelay. He says they're changing the name of the school to Suck My Uterus since they did
There
so
you
poorly.
go. That's probably what it stands for now. Suck my uterus, right? All right. Well, let's talk about this. This is going to be the roughest, toughest, rootinest, tootinest, shootinest, fucking bullshit shootout you ever seen. Right? Let's talk about this game here. San Diego State University, the number 8 team in the country. This is actually a good game, going up against the number 5 UNLV Runner Rebels. And Coach Klein, I'm going to ask you real quick here. What is your thoughts on those two teams and this game itself?
Well, UNLV has had a pretty decent season. They lost a couple they shouldn't have, but uh, Doug Britton, he's pointed the school and the team in the right direction, and they definitely have a shot at possibly moving up to number 4 if they can get a big win here tonight.
Yep.
San Diego State, on the other hand, is in California.
And that's
That-
it. That's it.
that's it.
That's the only thing. Oh Jesus, that is the only thing. All right. Well, anybody else want to jump in here? Gunny, I know that you're in here hanging out. Talk about, if you want to jump in here for a sec, talk about this game that's coming up here, San Diego State and UNLV.
I'm just looking forward to Woody Hayes pronouncing names of the San Diego State Aztecs in their final home game of the season.
Yeah, that I'll tell you what, they have some really tough names. I think like San Diego State was one of like the first games that I called, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, God, please don't. Jesus. Yeah, San Diego State. I mean, it could be a possibility that they might lose this game. Who knows? But oh, that would be a classic. Pepper Rogers is in here as well. Pepper, what do you give us your thoughts on this upcoming game here between San Diego State and UNLV? Freddie.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a very interesting game. 5 versus 8. It says San Diego State, a big old open passing offense, and UNLV likes to run the ball. So it's going to be interesting how the game goes.
Yeah, very, very true.
A shootout usually takes place on the ground, but is usually seen in the air.
That is true. I mean, it does take place. That is weird, right? It takes place on the ground, but yet it talks about being in the air. That is interesting. Let's break this down a little bit, Mr. Coachline, because in all honesty, it's either that or we got to hear the commissioner talk about stats and standings or whatever bullshit. And I know you guys don't want to hear that. So Coach Klein, talk about. I want to hear some deep analysis on shootouts and stuff that happens on the ground, or we could talk about McDonald's and the land, air, and sea sandwich if you want to.
Oh my gosh, yes. Let's talk about that piece of
Let's
garbage.
talk about that, because here is my thoughts, and I don't give a shit if this has anything to do with the AACL. There is a sandwich at McDonald's that is called the land, air, and sea. If you have not heard about this, please do me a favor, go look this up. This is no bullshit. They have a sandwich that is a hamburger, chicken, and a fish sandwich, right? Here's the thing. The land equals cow. Obviously, that's the hamburger. Sea equals fish. No shit. What the fuck is going on with air being associated with a chicken? Chickens don't
Because
fly.
they do kind of fly.
That's like saying a peacock can fly.
Well,
Right.
see, have you ever been on a farm?
Yes.
You can at times, if the chickens are so inclined, you can find them on top of the coop.
If I throw them up there, they can climb up air, but that's because they climb. It's not like they're just flapping.
No. They can fly slightly.
What is it, like a 1-inch coop?
Yeah. Usually, you keep chickens in a 1-inch coop. You want them to be squished as possible to really pop out those eggs.
Well, that's how the nuggets are formed, I thought, is by squishing them in there really tight. I mean,
No,
there's
no,
got to be a reason for nuggets.
They make the nuggets out of the lips.
Ah, gotcha. That's why
The
Dave's
chicken
always
lips.
that's why Dave's always calling himself a nugget.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just had to bring this up. I want to hear your thoughts on combining a hamburger, fish, and chicken sandwich.
I definitely don't want to try that sandwich.
No, I don't. Not at all. Then they have a surf and turf. That makes sense. Fish and burger or whatever, I think, right? So
Yeah.
And then they have the crunchy double. Why I know this because my daughter talked about it earlier. And so that is crunchy double is a double cheeseburger with a chicken, like a McChicken on it. That would be okay. Yeah, especially
Yeah,
if
I
I'm
don't
like,
want the fish in the. Yeah.
especially a McDonald's fillet of fish. Because let's just face it, that ain't a fucking fish.
No.
No, that's not a fucking fish. So I have tried to drag this out as much as I can without hearing Dave talk about stats and standings. But unfortunately, I am thinking I'm going to have to turn this over to my man, Dave Axis, the commissioner.
I don't know. Do we have to? Because this could be the funniest
I don't
filibuster
want
ever.
to. I feel bad. I mean, BE Robo just came in here and all of a sudden he's going to hear Dave talk. He's probably like, fuck this and turn it off. But I mean, he is San Diego State's head coach, so he's probably going to, want to stay at least watch his game. But I would imagine he has it on mute when Dave is talking.
Well, he had it on mute. He had it on mute because he heard you talking, maybe.
I mean, that's probably accurate. I would not be surprised. My wife always tells me to shut the hell up, so I would not be surprised at all.
Yeah,
I mean, unless we get like Pseudo in here to start singing or something.
No.
Pseudonaki.
Pseudonaki. Give me some egg roll. Pseudonaki.
Oh, Pseudonaki.
Pseudonaki. It sounds like a sex position.
We have lost control.
It sounds like a sex position, right? Like, oh yeah, let's do the Pseudonaki. Ooh, that's dangerous.
Yeah, so I was banging my wife, right? And I had her in doggy position, and then I was like, fuck this. I flipped her into the Pseudonaki, and we went to town.
Is that like when you had like, see, look.
Oh my God.
Let's try to figure out what kind of position that is, right? So if you're doing her doggy style, do you keep it in while you flip her over? Would that be like a Pseudonaki?
Well, that might be the position where you spin around in a full 360 on your penis.
Yeah, I think that's a Pseudonaki. I think that's a good way to put it, right? Or and for Pseudo's case, let's just throw this out there. You could also be in a man's butt, and maybe you spin around.
Okay,
that could be the commissioner's case too.
In other news, thank you guys. Thank you, Chad and Mike, for calling that game and then some.
I mean, you told me to stretch it out.
Yeah.
Hey,
when we get around you, Dave, we're going to stretch it out.
Yeah, anytime. Well, it's already stretched out. What Dave said.
That's not exactly what I meant.
Well, that's what Pseudo said.
Hey yo.
After performing the Pseudonaki.
Pseudonaki. You got to throw the little
That's
wee.
That's what it is because got it, Coach Klein. Because what happens is when he's penetrating Dave, right, and he spins him around. That's the sound that he makes is Naki.
Thank God I have the adult warning on this fucking broadcast.
As he spins him around.
Oh my God.
What's sad is I can't even see the chat. I'm really upset with this. Pseudo could be talking shit for a while.
Oh yeah, I've got it up so I can thank all the people.
Yeah, I can't see the chat either.
So
I can't talking shit, bitches.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, there he is.
Pseudo something.
Pseudonaki.
Pseudonaki. Oh my God.
You guys can't even pronounce it right, Mr. fucking Bodice.
Bodice.
Why don't you fucking learn how to pronounce my name before you start correcting me how to pronounce shit?
All right. On that note, I don't know if Coach is going to show up or not, but I'm going to get some things started here. Thank you, gentlemen, everybody, for not just calling the game, but for the entertainment and the sexual education. Appreciate it from both of you.
I'm here all week. Tip your waitress.
Tip your waitress. Rocco McLovin and Mr. Coach Klein in the house, folks, dragging things out because we were way ahead of schedule. We were like 15 minutes ahead of schedule. I don't know what happened with that last game. They must have just
because SMU sucked. That's what happened.
I guess the clock just kept running, right? As long as SMU was getting their ass kicked, they're like, just run the clock, man. Is that the AACL equivalent of like what do you call the 10-run rule or something? Just run the clock.
Like a mercy rule?
Yeah, like a mercy rule. I think that's exactly what it is. Let me see who's in the chat real quick. Art Vandelay, A Service Stop, B Robo, Biff Markham, Cliff Allen, Commander Rook, Crazy Canucks, Cindy K, Dave Axis, David Leathers, Doug Britton, General Cornwall, Gunny McGuire, Caxips 06, Packer Fred, and Surunaki is in the house tonight. We got 2 games down, 2 games to go. And the graphic that was up earlier had some of the records wrong, so I just wanted to make it a point to show those have been corrected. Minnesota, before tonight's game, 2-7, 1-3 in conference. Iowa State, 3-6, 2-2. SMU, 5-4, 2-2, and Houston was 5-4 and 3-1. The game coming up, this is the roughest, the toughest, the rootinest, shootingest shootout in the West. 5th-ranked UNLV traveling to 8th-ranked San Diego State. This should be a great ball game. Let me see. Who's supposed to call this game? Gunny, were you going to call this with Coach?
Yes, sir.
All right, well, you're going to call it with me until he gets here. So, Gunny, what do you think about this UNLV, former #1 team in the nation, San Diego State, who has been, I think, in the top 10 pretty much all season? How do you see this game going down?
I'm expecting a good game. Number 5 against number 8 in San Diego. The Aztecs' final home opener for the seniors. I think it's going to be a good game between the Britain running Rebels and the Aztecs of Do One In You or whatever his name is.
The one up in you?
Yeah, close enough. Do One In You. That sounds good.
Do one in you. Hey, Robo, can you spell that name in the chat for us? That would really help. This is a what do you call it? A Wayward West Division game. It is, what is it? It is UNLV, San Diego State, 57 degrees in San Diego. How is it so cold in San Diego right now? It's 57 degrees, partly cloudy in San Diego, California, one of my favorite cities in the entire world. And we will take it out to San Diego here in just a second. Thank you, everybody, for being in the chat. This is Game 3, Week 10, Rivalry Week, and UNLV, San Diego State. Let's go out to the field, and here come the Aztecs, folks. Ooh, they're already getting into it, Gunny. I love that. A little pregame pushing and shoving. I like that.
Oh, that's what you want on expect on a rivalry week.
Exactly. Here we are in San Diego Stadium here in beautiful San Diego, California. UNLV running Rebels, San Diego State Aztecs, rivalry week. And UNLV will pick tails. It is tails. So UNLV will decide to kick the ball to San Diego State. San Diego State will have the ball first. And here we go, folks. We are kicking off in San Diego. Nice return out over the 25-yard line. Didn't see who the returner was. Buster Hyman, it looks like. All right, San Diego State from the shotgun, fakes to the left, going deep on the very first play, throws it up, and it is deflected by the UNLV defenseman. Nice deflection. Good defense there, Gunny.
I'm still thinking 57 degrees in San Diego is a little chilly. I'm used to the 90 degrees and plus weather over to the east in 29 Palms.
Barry McCalkiner with a 7-yard reception. And yeah, you know what though? People don't realize, I lived in San Diego the last 11 years before I moved here to Knoxville. And San Diego in the mornings and nighttime can get pretty chilly. It's got the wind coming off the ocean, the marine layer, as Barry McCalkiner goes up the sideline for a 23-yard reception. And Gunny, Barry McCalkiner hasn't been very active the last couple weeks. Looks like San Diego State's going to change that this week and start off with him.
Yeah, I think McCalkiner, I would expect a big game from McCalkiner and Hyman, along with quarterback Bergenhoff.
And there you go to McCalkiner again, a 5-yard rush. Brings it to 2nd and 5. And there's my alarm to take out the trash, folks, that we hear every Tuesday night. Jurgenoff, dick in my ass, catches it at the line of scrimmage. And Gunny, I thought that was going to get picked off.
He's lucky to get it in a reception for 0 yards.
All right, from the shotgun once again. Jurgenoff going over to the left and Dick in my ass with a 3-yard reception. It's going to be short, 4th and 1. Are they in 4-down territory, Gunny? I guess not.
They should go for it from there.
That's what I would have thought.
35-yard line, they should go for it.
Yeah, I would have gone for that. Instead, they try to pin them deep, and it looks like they're going to pin them inside the 10-yard line, depending on where the ref decides to mark that. And they're going to mark it at the 14 and a half yard line.
I thought it was inside. I thought it was like the 4-yard inside the. I thought it was inside the 10.
All right, Scott Johnson with a 5-yard rush. That'll be second 5. I like these UNLV uniforms tonight with the UNLV across the front, the cannons on the helmets. Nice rivalry week uniforms together.
Yeah, I haven't seen that, but yeah, that's a good. These are good contrasting uniforms, black and white and some gray.
Yep. Folks, Big Woody Hayes, the coach himself, is here. Coach, how you doing, bud?
Thought I was muted, bro, but
No.
apparently I'm not.
Nope, you're good. You're good. We were
Okay.
we just started a couple minutes ago, so we're good to go.
Oh, I'm late. Holy crap. I apologize.
No big deal. It's only a couple minutes. We were running a tiny bit ahead of schedule. So
Okay.
San Diego State had the ball. They had to punt. UNLV now had their first possession. They're punting, and you are caught up, and I will hand it over to you.
All right. Well, for all of you dozens and dozens of people in the chat, welcome. I've already been here. Welcome anyway. Gunny, good to see you, my friend.
Always a pleasure to see you, Coach.
What else we got in here? Just you and me, huh? Okay. Number 5, UNLV, and number 8, San Diego State. And we're looking at Dick and Maez with 4 catches. Oh, Ben Durganoff. Wow, I've been away for a while. I got to get caught up on these things. 2nd and 9. Here comes the screen pass. Dave's favorite play. From minus. And here's the legend himself, Barry McCockiner. That never gets old. That never gets old. I didn't. Well, I watched the replay of the game last night, and you mentioned it once or twice. About them Falcons, and there's the pick. See, this is why I don't throw the ball, Dave. Bad things happen. Tom Krieg, I've heard of that guy somewhere. All right, UNLV with another crack at it. This is their second offensive series. They had to punt. And, is that about right?
Yes, sir. They didn't even make. They had a 3 and out and had to punt.
Okay, well, let's see how they do this time. UNLV's been a fun team for me to watch this season. Their offense, quite a lot of variety. I realize that's ironic coming from me, but they tend to have a lot of nice variety in their offense. 2nd and 10, dropping back to pass, of course, and a nice corner route to Maddie Britton. Maddie's the star of this team, if I do say so myself.
That was McCracken's first completed pass off for the night.
Nice run up the middle. 20-yard rush from Scott Johnson. Another name I could have sworn I heard somewhere else, some alternate universe. UNLV matriculating down the field quite nicely at the moment. Some time to jinx them, 1 for 4. Like 2nd and 10, things are a little fuzzy, and I'm getting old. I can't see very well. 2nd and 10 from the 20-ish, 24-ish. Nice little check down. What is the name of this particular rivalry game?
The rootin', tootin', shootin' is something.
Okay. The Yosemite Sam, basically. I like it. The Crow Second Amendment Bowl. Well, UNLV with the successful field goal. Oh, it's a shame when you see a nice drive just kind of peter out like that, but it is part of the game, isn't it? Danny, what are you seeing for trends so far? Why don't you impart a little wisdom on me? What are you noticing out of these two teams thus far?
Right now, I think San Diego's kind of controlled the ball with some passes and running from Barry McCockiner and Buster Hyman, but I mean, they threw a costly interception early, which turned into points of 3 points for UNLV's field goal kicker.
But they have been moving the ball pretty well, yeah. Mr. Hyman with a tough catch right in the middle. Jurgenoff with, other than that one interception, pretty nice numbers. And they gave him the first down. Right, he was right on the marker, wasn't he? Andre Parks.
Right on the marker, and that was Andre Parks' first catch of the night.
Makes an appearance. First and 10. Draw play. A little physicality from Mr. McCockiner. I'm saying it right, aren't I? San Diego State with that high tempo shotgun offense. Andre Parks, this is his drive. Coach pulled him aside before he went out and said, "This is your drive, son. Go get it." First and 10, 4 wide receivers set. Wow. What did you call that yesterday? The "get the fuck off me" arm? I believe that was the technical term. Yeah, I like that. Going to draw fans from all over the country. Second and 12 after that unfortunate incident. Empty set. Good time. A lot of pressure. UNLV not getting a lot of pressure. Third and 9.
Yeah, San Diego State's been able to rattle off a lot of short pass plays. Nothing beyond 15 yards.
Okay. Yeah, well, only deep shot I saw was an interception. So it's catch and run by Felicio. Makes me think of something. I can't remember what it is though. Empty set. No huddle. They've got the Andy Jackson. It's an appearance. They've got a little bit of an out of time.
That's into the first quarter. Pretty good, entertaining first quarter for both teams.
Well, yeah, I mean, for 3-0, we've had quite a bit of action. Sometimes 3-0 is like, get out the coffee. I'm going to fall asleep. But yeah, this game's been pretty good so far. We got split back, shotgun formation. 3 wide receiver set. Nice pitch. Get the fuck off me. Get the fuck off me, arm. And he got the get the fuck out of bounds shoulder. First and 10. Oh my goodness. Yes, indeed. Barry McCockner pounding it right up the middle. Restful.
Those last 2 rushes were 2 rushes for 26 yards. One of them ends up in a touchdown straight up the middle.
Honey, I'm jealous of your ability to do math on the fly. I deliberately did not take math classes. I was a history major. All right, 7-3. UNLV, can they answer? Well, that's a nice, yes, I'm going to say yes, they can answer. Can he make it? No.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving.
Coming back.
What a shame. MU, Chad Davis. Wherever you are. This virtual world. Oh, that is painful. That was way back there. It was early in that return. Hey, Dave's favorite play.
-3.
I don't know why you hate it so much. Look at how well that worked. Ouch. How about the helmet? That would be an illegal hit in the current climate of football. Yes, we've got some old school good stuff here. Okay, back to the I formation. This was their best set, and it continues to be their best set. They got another flag. What are you thinking? Face mask? Holding.
Holding.
Oh.
Set them back some more.
UNLV is not doing themselves any favor. That's not how I pictured Doug Britton. I had more of a Brad Pitt vibe. Back to the I formation, I twins. I still say just stay with this one. This is working for you. Oh, little scramble, little. Oh my God! McCary making chicken soup out of chicken shit. That was a nice play, son. Nice throw. Pardon me, I choked on my drink a little bit there. Not getting your good commentary like you used to. All right.
Yeah, Maddie looks like the deep threat of the night. I'd be looking for her on big, deep throws today.
She's a star. A draw play to Scott Johnson. Draw plays, as I like to call them, the screen pass of running plays. Offset I twins, another run up the middle, good choice. Johnson stringing together 2 nice runs in a row. I'm not going to do the math because I'm not that good. Yeah, we're not seeing a whole lot of pressure on either side today, are we?
I know, no pressures, no sacks of, not even many tackles for losses.
I was about to say neither of these teams are putting themselves in very many positions to lose yardage, and that happened.
Willie Eat Me Out was there for the tackle for loss on that play.
That's a good question. UNLV living in the twins formation. I'm here for it. This has been good for them. A solid out to Tracy Hall. First appearance from Mr. or Miss Hall. I don't know these days. Ooh.
Thinking of Scott Johnson run right up the middle.
It seems appropriate, doesn't it?
That's what I'm looking for.
Or we can do that and give ourselves more room to maneuver.
Is that still traveling tonight, Dave? Okay.
Traveling. I need to look at the rule book. Oh, okay. I'm going to need to study the rule book a little bit. Is that Scott Johnson run you were calling for? Brad, wait, what?
That was Brad Watson. Don't know who he is.
Oh. Johnson won't be.
Considering how that drive started on the kickoff return, then they went back to the 6-yard line, and then to get it to the end zone, that was a big drive for the UNLV running Rebels.
That is a good point, Gunny. That was not an auspicious start to that drive, and yet they made the best of it, didn't they? UNLV with 113, have given up 113 yards on defense, 1 interception. That interception was a big one for them. We'll turn that into points. Speed option, and well, look at all that room. That's nice.
That was a nice fake to McCockiner, took it right down the middle of the field.
That particular option in this form is a really good. It's a good run. It's underutilized. I'd love to see it more often.
Another interception.
What did I tell you, Dave?
Had a little bit of pressure on him and threw it into coverage.
What did I tell you? When you throw it, bad things happen. I didn't. Ouch. Yeah, that's frustrating. That's when the coach starts to develop bald spots. Oh, wait, in your case. NLB. Essex Denobola. That's a name I've heard before, too.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 after that 6-yard gain. Brad Johnson or possibly this other guy. It's like a fumble.
It is a fumble.
Did I just call him Brad Johnson? I think I might have. Apologies to Scott Watson and the other guy. Okay, well, San Diego State back with the ball again. Nice wide open shot on the second and 2. It was like 2nd and 2 better a whole lot more than 2nd and 12. I'll tell you that much. Adolph Oliver Nipple. That's creative, yes. Got a lot of the 3-word names in on this particular team. Is that a San Diego thing? You spent some time there. Could you? Robo thing. Oh boy. That'll be. I'll let you know no other way to put it. That'll be pornographic. This little triple option. Does he pitch? He should have pitched.
He should have pitched. I agree.
First and 10. Just outside green zone, as some teams like to say. You don't count that as a screen pass, do you, Dave?
That brings up 2nd and 13.
Yeah. Easy Canuck with a little pearl of wisdom of his own there. Have you trademarked that phrase yet, Kenny?
Not yet, but I might have to in the coming weeks.
I'm happy to pay you any royalties you deem appropriate. Nice throw. Nice throw. First and goal, Barry McCockner with a nice reception out of the backfield. They have him lined up at the receiver or something on that play? They might have. Like a double slot set, but a 3-yard rush. Big Cocker.
Still plenty of time, 50 seconds left, and still one timeout in case they don't make the end zone. But he did.
Nice option play there. Ben Jurgenoff with the solid read. Glad my neighbors can't hear me talking.
Yeah, I have to make sure that if I try to replay some of the games at work, I have to keep the volume a little down for some of the names.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, nice. But Axis Sports After Dark or something? Right in the middle of the game. Axis Interludes. It's a little frustrating. 1-yard reception. That's a lot of work for 1 yard. 2nd and 9. 20 seconds left. Oh, God, my eyes are bad. Total yards actually quite similar. Don't know where that was going. Justin McCrack with the wild throw. Yes, it is pronounced McCrack, what they say in that other league. Well, that was rather disappointing. Who got the ball first? Okay. Oh, Gunny, what do? If you're San Diego State, do you try to get another score, or do you just be conservative, not risk a turnover?
I think where they're at on the field, they should go for a few passes, even though they've expended all their timeouts.
All right. But down the middle is not the way to do it if you're going to try it. Felicio with another catch.
Well, hopefully they don't have the curse the Miami Gophers did earlier in the night. Interception.
Okay, so Gunny, if you're UNLV, do you take a shot down the field and try and score, or do you risk a turnover?
I still think they're going to try to air one out to Maddie Britton on this last play.
That seems like a logical choice. That press coverage. Oh, somebody's open up top.
45-yard field goal attempt.
And it's good. All right,
and
well.
You did say that was Maddie Britton that caught that pass for 38 yards.
You're like a psychic. Well, at the half, 14-13. That was a rather abrupt and unexpected change at the end there.
This is a good game, 14-13. Rivalry week, two teams in the top 10. What else could we ask for?
From service, but that's not likely. So, if you're in the locker room with San Diego State, what are you saying right now?
I mean, San Diego's still in the game, or 14-13 with their 3 turnovers, and they're still winning 5 points. I mean, they're good to go. Maybe get Barry Carpenter to rush the ball a little more. But it looks like all the stats are pretty even.
He has been effective when he's run the ball, hasn't he? I agree with you. If I'm San Diego State, I'm thinking I want to see more Barry McCockner. If you're UNLV, what do you think they need to do?
I think that Maddie Britton's doing excellent. I think she's got a couple receptions for over 30 yards apiece, or pretty close to it. And I believe Scott Johnson needs to, just like Barry McCockner, he needs to rush the ball a little bit more. Each team has 55-plus yards rushing in the first half.
Yeah, they've both been solid. I think both these teams have tried to have some balance, and that's a good thing. I'm a big fan of that. But they maybe ought to tilt a little bit toward their running backs the second half. I think the team that does a better job with that can pull this thing out.
Yeah, your team's been doing really well the last 2 or 3 weeks with your rushing attack, pounding
My
up.
wildly unbalanced attack.
Yeah, but I mean, once you're winning with the option attack, it's a beautiful thing to see. But when you start to lose and get down about 2 touchdowns, it's not real good.
It gets ugly then, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what we're counting on, is to not be in that position. But it can be helped sometimes. Johnson, a nice little 4-yard rush to make third down not nearly as bad.
I think they're going to hand it to him again. Maybe not.
Teased us. Oof. Not a fan of that call.
No, it looks like he just threw it right in the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Cracked the veneer of professionalism a little bit by critiquing that call, but I'm just going to say I'm not a fan of it. So UNLV is punting rather quickly for a minute for that drive. Oh, there's a return for old Adolph Oliver Nipple. Wonder if that affected his relationships growing up.
I'm sure the first name did, maybe not the last name so much. I think the last name he made lots of friends with all her nipple, but the Adolf maybe not.
Right. On the presentation, I'm sure. First and 10, San Diego State. Is that, well, okay, you got more out of that than I anticipated with that dancing around at the beginning.
Hey, he looked like he stepped in the backfield. I thought he was just going to stand there.
A bit of indecision there for a minute. It's all good. First and 10. Barry McCockner with a rare unsuccessful run.
Eric Davis, another name. 6 tackles, another name I've heard before.
Yes. Cornerback for the 49ers. That's not who this is.
That's good for a gain of 2 yards.
3rd and 8. Let's see if San Diego State can convert. Basically midfield. Motion. Nope. Apparently we're going to celebrate Patrick Cook, even though he wasn't anywhere near the ball on that play.
No, that ball was about 10, 15 yards over everybody's head.
I want to thank everyone in the chat. Excuse me while I get really, really close to the screen so I can read all of these. Service Stop, B Robo, Bob Funk, Cliff Allen, Commander Root, Davey Canuck, Syndica, Dave Axis, who the fuck is that guy? David Leathers, Doug Britton, Phil Cornwallis, Gunnar McGuire, Exip, 06. I've screwed your name up before, haven't I? Tucker Fred and Sasha with some numbers. Sasha's a new name to me. I don't believe I've seen that one before. Oh, nice.
Still second.
Some time for the fuck off me arms. Well, welcome. Justin McCrack down the heap.
Oh, yeah, congratulations on bringing back the beer bong to the Air Force Academy.
I have no comments on that. I don't know where the trophy is.
We're sure some cadets have some. They got their places hidden.
They were unusually mellow this morning. I can tell you that much. Well, neither one of these teams is starting out second half with like gangbusters. That's disappointing. Perhaps this is the drive.
I do not.
2 and 13 yards in the second half thus far. Both teams 204 total yards. We are first and 10. Field position for San Diego State. This little option. Oh! In the headbutt. So
he drove the defender 5 yards backwards.
He did. What's that offensive lineman doing?
False start.
It was interesting. That's some kind of false start.
Still second down.
It didn't even sound like all of them were even there. Seemed like there was a gap. There was a gap somewhere.
Yeah. It happens. Perfect. Lacio's having himself a nice game. 4 reception, 52 yards. Be unhappy about a 13-yard average.
Oh, there's a good run by McCalkiner right up the middle.
Yeah, it looked like he was. Look at that, 6.9 yard average. Yeah, give that guy the ball a little bit more. Right up the middle, right here. They can do that. That works too. First and goal. Jurgenhoff runs pretty well as well. I mean, I probably shouldn't be too critical, but. Yeah, that's disappointing.
He should have kept going middle like he did the last touchdown run he had.
Nice little triple option. Jurgenhoff with his second touchdown run of the day. San Diego State about to take an 8-point lead. Insurmountable, but UNLV's going to have to pick it up a little bit.
I do like the San Diego Aztec ratio of play, 17 runs, 25 passes, or maybe it was 25 runs and 17 passes. But I like the mixture of their play calling.
It's funny. It felt like it's been a lot more passes than that, but that is pretty good balance. Oh. Got 4 yards out of that? That did not look like a 4-yard run. Scott Johnson with an also impressive 5.5 per carry. I did not expect that.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4. I kind of feel like this is an important 3rd down. The play's been money for them all night.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
Play action. Seen that? Oh. I was playing tricks on me. I thought they completed it. Looked like the two receivers may have kind of got hung up on each other because it didn't go exactly well. Okay. Old Dustin McCrack a couple of times is just like wildly inaccurate. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, Britton cut on the inside, and McCrack threw it to the outside. And there's another traveling call.
LeBron?
Yeah, he's whining to the ref, some R62 or whatever the ref is here.
Third and 15. Out of time. Still haven't seen a sack, have we? I believe we've seen a sack.
No pure
Early
sack, no.
pubes. Well then.
Brings up 4th and 15. Number 3 returns the punt.
As we crawl toward the 4th quarter. Go ahead and get ready with your 69s in the chat.
Oh, you got deep? 41's coming. 41's a mic.
Fake. He's going to get it all, and never mind. Oh, that's correct. Yes, thank you, sir. I remember that happening. Said something about McCrack and going in the heap.
2 yards. Man left. 3rd down. Mike 41.
And taking his sweet time getting back over there.
Number 7 makes the reception.
San Diego State will be starting the 4th quarter with a 4th and 7 and an 8-point lead. NLV's getting short. They're going to have to pick it up a little bit if they want to win this thing. Oh, really?
That was the last game, SMU in Houston, I believe. I could be wrong.
Nice.
I believe so.
I think it was like 37-16 or something like that, wasn't it?
Yeah, because at one time Houston was winning 24-0. I remember that part.
Whoops.
All right, the clock's kind of slowed down with all this pass, and they kind of have both teams kind of given up on the run attack.
I think the ratio is going to get a little bit skewed now. Hate success, apparently. Get it. See how you are. About the artistry, not whether or not it works. About the artistry. All right, UNLV moving the ball. 1st and 10 at midfield.
Scott Johnson's trying to make up for that fumble he had earlier in the third quarter.
That turnover could loom pretty large here. UNLV thus far has been able to avoid really paying for theirs, but here's been their best formation all night. We'll get out of this. Or success. Corner routes out of that formation have been unstoppable. Motion, they're going to counter back that way, or I was getting, well, no, that worked out okay. I was going to say, I was getting nervous when the quarterback's dancing around back there too long. Gives him more time to make a mistake.
Yeah, I was thinking he was just going to end up just heaving it out of bounds, but I mean, he made a good play to Jim Carey.
Yeah. Not a good choice on that one, but for a fan of running away from your blockers, I don't know what it is. It just seemed like poor philosophy to me.
It looked like number 36 might have been in the backfield ahead of all the blockers. He made a good play.
UNLV with the ace formation, going to run a stretch with a as yet unrecognized Brad Watson. Brad Watson makes another appearance.
I'm curious if UNLV scores a touchdown on their possession, would they try for the 2-pointer at this junction of the game?
Good question. I think I would personally, but you never know. For that matter, if they do that, going to go for it now, or are they going to kick it and try and play defense?
I think they're going to kick a field goal. Or not.
No.
Oh,
look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Tracy Hall. This is kind of Boulevard. To be fair, looking at chat, from what I've heard, Doug does have really big balls, so. And
they are going for the 2-point conversion. And they dropped the ball.
I couldn't tell if that was the defense or him just dropping it, but either way, down by 2. That's not that devastating with 3 minutes left. They get a stop, they can go down, kick a field goal, and be ahead. Nice return. Nice return by old Buster Hyman. All right, you think San Diego's going to play it conservative or okay, we're going to start with conservative at least. That's such a good play. Yeah, that's a great play. That inside, I believe they call it the veer in the playbook.
He keeps running up the middle like that. That's been his bread and butter running play right there.
Yeah, so good. Dave's favorite play was, that was really good.
That makes it 2nd and 14.
Second 14. Clock is ticking.
Here we go. X7.
And the clock down. Some kind of drinking game to play during these long periods here.
Penalty flag thrown on the play.
False start.
Sorry, that's unprofessional of me to laugh.
Still second down.
Man left. 4 down. 41's coming. 41's a mic.
You seen the quarterback jerk his head and the offensive lineman jump.
They're completely discombobulated. Have a big play. 19, dropping back the pass. That's not particularly, yeah.
The previous
Booth
play
review.
is under review.
They'll call him in.
After review of the play, the ruling
It
on the
doesn't
field is
matter, yeah.
reversed.
I agree.
It was in by a manicure.
Yeah, they made a 5 yards on that play. Probably would have been better to punt from further back, because this one's going to roll in the end zone.
That's a good point, Johnny.
Like most punts do in this league.
Well, they are mid-tier college punters. I mean, come on. And with 1:59 and 80 yards, UNLV has a chance to win this thing. Math guy, how many yards do they have to get effectively for a field goal?
See, they keep the 45-yard earlier, so at least 50 yards.
Okay. There's 22 of them to the brilliant Matty Britton. 5 receptions, 137 yards. Star, I'm telling you, folks. Star.
I think she's probably a better reception than her old man, Mr. Doug.
I hope that's not true. I'm kind of wanting him to go to Louisiana next year. That's a cannibal anyway. I don't know. I don't remember. I've had concussions. All kinds of time. Oh! Oh, it's painful.
They were trying to throw it to Essex de Nobla. Well, UNLV still has all 3 timeouts.
Just saying that because it's your friend's team.
Number 6 on the carry. That's a gain of 2 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 8.
We have seen crazier things happen, haven't we? Although this is,
That might be the game right there.
That might just be the dagger.
Yeah, because UNLV just used their 2nd timeout.
At this point, we don't even care if they get yards.
Are y'all ready for Danny Don?
McCockiner just slammed the door. I'm going to call it. He slammed the door right there.
Hey, Coach, it's good to hear your voice again, man. Been
As
missing
well, buddy.
around here, but here goes Dandy Don. Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night. Party's over until tomorrow. We do the same old thing again. Night, UNLV.
Made Robo nervous. You made him nervous.
Freddie, did you sing like that when we had to do lights out for Chesty Puller every night at boot camp? Did you get to sing for your drill instructors?
Yeah, we had to lay in our rack and thing, yep.
The score is 21-19. Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drop
Coach,
the ball
really?
safely.
Oh, I mean, gosh, this is going to be. We break this thing down at the end. It's not like either team dominated the other one. It just, turnovers are going to be, I believe, a 2 to 3. Yards are going to be right about the same. It's just when they happened that UNLV wishes their turnovers happened earlier than they did. But the yards are going to be nearly identical. Okey-doke. Pretty close. UNLV actually had more yards. Iowa State converted more first downs, but yardage pretty close. Rushing had a distinct advantage there, but then the passing was quite a bit different. Both converted 3 first downs. Excuse me. 2 to 3 on turnovers. Possession a little bit for the length of the quarters. That's actually quite a difference. That's fantastic. I love that. It's very close, obviously. They're about it different ways. Any surprises there for you, Gunny, on player of the game?
No,
Players of
Ben
the game?
Jerkinoff had a really good second half rushing the ball. And
Good, yeah.
Dustin McCrack, he had quite a few long passes to 2 or 3 of his receivers for the UNLV Rebels. And that 2-point conversion was really close. It
Yeah.
was thrown to their Maddie Britton that just dropped off her fingertips in the end zone. And that was the difference of the 2 points.
Yeah, came down to that. Yeah, hey, good game, exciting game. Obviously, if you're UNLV, you're coming away disappointed, and I don't blame you one bit. If you're San Diego State, you're somewhere trying not to feel sick after you almost but yeah, that although okay, that's not fair because their last drive to kind of close it out was pretty good, but yeah, that's a nice close game. You like those better than the blowout, certainly. Well, coming up, we've got the number 3 Zips at the. Wow, Natty, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. That's we got David versus
Bob Funk
Goliath.
likes that 24 spot. He likes it. That's home for him. We miss you, Bob Funk, wherever the fuck you are.
He hasn't. Oh no.
He cut his hand a couple days ago, I think. Had some stitches.
Didn't he do that before? That's somebody else.
No, Coach, you're correct. It was either his hand or his finger or something that he almost chopped off.
Okay, yeah.
All that drinking.
Oh, jeez. That's why I don't wash dishes. I pay someone else.
Hey, Freddie, he's in the Bob's in the chat.
Right, Bob. What's up, baby? Missed you, bud.
Bob.
Bob, you gonna
Rooting
pull
for
the
an upset.
of the year?
I'm rooting for an upset. I am. I'm on the record. I am pulling for Natty today. Just because.
Pulling for Natty also, even though we probably gonna wipe the floor with him.
Yes, but we're rooting for him anyway. Number 3 versus number 24.
I think Dave's rooting for him too, don't you, Dave? So you can get back to home field game. I can play on the road in Akron, or it could be Georgia State. Of course, we know Georgia State ain't losing them Thursday night.
It's possible. We might get to see who my third string quarterback is this week.
I hope I just get to see your first string and not your second string. Second string quarterback's the one I'm worried about.
Cincinnati's going to have a good game. Cincinnati's going to have a good game tonight. They're going to play hard. They're going to move up to number 23 in the rankings, just so the Syracuse Orange can be at 24, and then they'll both be in the toilet bowl together.
I am rooting for that.
Dumpster fire toilet bowl sounds pretty good together.
I'm rooting for that.
Cincinnati, Syracuse.
Yeah, that'd be good. Good. Let's make it happen. Well, that is. Hopefully, you made it all the way through UNLV and San Diego State. San Diego State pulls away with a 2-point win. We're moving on to number 3, Akron Zips against number 4 Cincinnati, or number 24 Cincinnati. Sorry, gave you promotion. And I'm going to be stepping aside from the, I'm using air quotes here, lead position and handing that over to Dave Axis.
What's up, folks? As you see, I fixed the banner, the graphic, from earlier. The corrected records are on there. Just a quick recap of what we've seen tonight so far in week night of week 10, which is rivalry week here in the AACL. Number 22, Minnesota, traveled to Iowa State, and for some reason, with the clock ticking and timeouts, decided to run 20 seconds off the clock and throw a last-second pass instead of calling timeout and running a couple plays, and they lose 27-29. They lose by 2 points to 17th ranked Iowa State. In the second game tonight, Houston all over SMU 31-16. That game wasn't even close, although we had hoped that a 12-9 game would be closer. And then in the game you just watched, a back and forth, very tightly contested game, comes down to a drop 2-point conversion by probably all-division, all-conference receiver Matty Britton, as the San Diego State Aztecs escape with a 21-19 victory. Now, the question I know that's in everybody's mind, will that take them out of the bowl game with ECU? And it might possibly do that. So Robo might have fucked it up for everybody, just saying. So that being said, let's move on to the next game. 24th ranked Cincinnati 1-8 against the Zips 8-1. Quite the opposite records. Coach, welcome back. You're going to be in here with me for this game, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Freddie and Gunny, you're welcome to hang around. We can do a 4-man booth. I don't give a shit.
I'll hang around with you if Gunny wants to take a break.
Whatever. We can do all 4 people. I don't mind either way. But we're going to head out to Akron in about 30 seconds. But I just wanted to remind everybody, this is the Ohio Sucks Classic. And what did they win? They get, let me look it up real quick, folks. This is so special. This might be the most special prize of any rivalry we have. And I certainly don't want to mess it up for you. The Ohio Sucks Classic between, here it is right there, between Cincinnati and Akron. The winner gets the Dick Punch Cup. So there you go. There you have it, folks. Just wanted to make sure that everybody was on board with
Yeah,
that.
we don't get to see pictures of all these trophies. That's,
Right. Well,
that's
there's a couple. I got a couple of them, but not very many. So, all right, folks, let's head out to Akron now, and here come the Zips.
Need to post the ones you got in the coaches lounge.
What'd you say about Coach's Lounge?
The ones, the trophies that you do have, you need to post them in
Oh,
there.
yeah, I probably should. All right, this is was this Dumpster Fire or this is a Dumpster Fire game, right?
It is dumpster fire, I think.
Okay. All right, folks, here we are, Akron, Ohio, the battle for the Ohio Sucks Dick Punch Trophy, whatever the fuck they say. Here in InfoCision Stadium. My name is Dave Axis, in case you've heard of me. I'm here in the booth with Coach Freddie and Gunny. Coach, how's it going, bro?
It's going good. I'll be back in here with you guys.
Good deal. Gunny, how are you doing? Did Gunny decide to bounce?
I'm good. I had a great time calling with Coach Woody Hayes.
Nice.
I'm just glad he didn't knock me outside the head like he did that Clemson linebacker in the Orange Bowl.
There you go. Trey McIntyre with a 27-yard return. And then, of course, we have Fab 5'6" Freddie in his house. Freddie, what's up?
What's up, Dave? How you doing?
I'm doing
Glad
good.
to be here with you and Coach and Gunny.
Yeah, this is going to be good. Now, you know, Akron has that Davis-to-Davis connection. Brandon Davis, the quarterback, wide receiver, something Davis. And that's been kind of their bread and butter all season long. I think is their running back Nate Griffin? Is that who their running back is? He's done pretty well. And boom, is that on cue? No, that's the Trey McIntyre 22-yard reception. As Akron has been just all over every single defense all season long, with the exception of one game. From the shotgun once again, and he's got all day. But here comes that lineman.
My
getting
goodness.
up, and there it is. Coach, that is like, what's he got, like an hour and a half? He's like cooking a Hungry Man dinner back there. He's got so long.
He really was. He really was. With the side order of chips.
Exactly. One more time from the shotgun, folks. Here comes Davis again, surveying the field. Oh, hits a man short, number 7. That is Nate Griffin, like we talked about before. And Freddie, I wouldn't be surprised the way they're already looking Akron would score on this first possession.
Yeah, this is going to be a big first start down right here. See if they can move the chains. If not, Cincinnati can get off the field.
Well, Davis fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper runs over defender. Get the fuck off me. Scampers for another 15 yards for a 21-yard rush. Gunny, that was no joke run right there. That was a man's run.
That was an excellent run. I just happened to look up, and he was already trucking down the field 15 yards after knocking over a defender.
And there he goes again for another 15 yards. Brandon Davis with the keeper. I don't know if you've seen much of them this season, Coach, but Brandon Davis has played excellent all season long.
I've seen a couple of their games, and I remember now he's a handful. Doesn't matter what he's doing, running or passing.
Yep, there's the handoff to Nate Griffin up the middle, 4-yard touchdown, and just like that, folks, you barely got your beer open, barely got your coffee warm, and the Zips are already on the board. Freddie, impressive first drive by Akron.
Yeah, that was kind of, I guess Cincinnati's still trying to pull them out, but I got a feeling Cincinnati's going to tighten up here this next drive.
I mean, I think we would all love to see Cincinnati at least be competitive. But, Gunny, what do you think the chances of that really are in real life?
Overall, in the season, Cincinnati has had a competitive games. They lost to the number 1 team I know early in the season, 31-24. They've had a lot of close games, but they've been lucky just to win one game this season.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I don't think we've seen them in the red pants with the white jerseys and the black helmets yet, so let's see if that's good luck for them. As they go from the shotgun, tight end in motion. And nice little quick pass to Howie Felter-Snatch for a 4-yard reception. Nice first little pass, Coach. Get the jitters out there.
Nice easy one, getting rhythm, some yards. I like that start.
There you go. From the shotgun once again. He fakes the handoff and he gets blitzed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 7 Akron Zips. Freddie, he didn't even have time to breathe, let alone make a pass.
Yeah, the Zips brought the house right there on them, I guess.
That might be the fastest blitz I've ever seen in this league. All right, that puts him in a 3rd and 8. Looks like they got, what is that, quads left maybe? Good protection this time. He's got all day, and he's got to fire it long downfield. He's got a man open for about a second. And that is not, well, you know what? I think, Coach, that's just like a punt now, right? They would have had to punt it anyway.
Yes, yeah. There's just an emotional thing about doing it that way rather than punting, though.
There is. Buster Cherry getting an earful from Bob Funk on the field. Gunny, actually, I need to go to you. What do you think Bob Funk was telling his quarterback, Buster Cherry, there on that pass?
I'm sure he's saying, Buster Cherry, you were the MVP about a week or two ago. I need you to do it again, especially the rivalry game.
You said that a lot nicer than I would have. All right. Akron from the shotgun. 3 receivers set, 2. Oh, he's changing the play. And throws it away off the sideline. Coach, I think he just got rid of that one. He didn't really have anybody open.
Yeah, I mean, there was a guy in the same county as that one, but, yeah.
Yeah, I think the 3rd row fans had the best chance at catching that one. Davis again throws it over there. Ooh, the Cincinnati defense on the 1st down, they deflected the pass. 2nd down, they made him throw it away. 3rd down, deflected. Gunny, what do you think? The Cincinnati defense stepping their game up now?
I think Cincinnati's playing hard, but I think they really want to see a traveling call because LeBron James is from Akron, so they do want to see some traveling calls in Akron.
That's a great point. Izzy Gay with a 2-yard punt return, and he hurt the defender, number 20. I don't know who that is. We'll keep an eye out for the injury report, and we'll see who the Akron Zips will be without here for a little bit. This time Buster Cherry fakes the call, runs in some quicksand, and gets about 0 yards. That was a pretty impressive play, Coach.
That, what's it, like slow motion? Not sure what's going on there.
Yeah, I don't either. I think Buster Cherry's just, I don't know, too big for his britches maybe. Lots of time.
Well, Buster might be more of a pocket passer.
Yeah, great pass there in double coverage to Harry Ascrack for a 5-yard reception. And, Freddie, that was pretty ballsy, double coverage there.
Yeah, but Buster, he fired it in there and penetrated the receiver there.
Well, I hope he didn't do that, but how he filtered snatch across the middle with a 7-yard reception for a 1st down. Let's hit the chat real quick.
I was getting penetration in there for Gunny.
I know you. Oh, nice handoff. And Dixon Butts with a 10-yard rush. That was maybe one of Cincinnati's best plays. We want to welcome another TV viewer, a service stop, Bob Funk, Commander Root, Crazy Canuck, Cindy Ka, Dave Axis, David Leathers, Doug Britton, General Cornwall, Gunny McGuire, Taxif 06, and Packer Fred. Thanks for joining us in the 4th and final game of night 2 in week 10, which is rivalry week here. Strain pectoral out of the game, number 20 Mills, whoever he is, here in the All-American Coaching League. Cincinnati from the shotgun, 2nd and 8. Buster Cherry hitting the out receiver. Howie Funker snatch for only 2 yards. I don't know, Coach. This little 2-4-yard dinky crap's not really going to get it done.
Well, I mean, they're moving the ball down the field, and they didn't do that the last time. So, I mean, there's an argument for that. But, yeah, 3rd and 6. A little more challenging than you want it to be. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3. Never mind.
And how about 4th and 14? Let's add that.
No.
Yeah, so there's that. So nice sack by number, 91. I don't know who that is, but great play there. Forces Cincinnati into a punting. Dixon Butts has some back spasms, but he'll return soon. And Cincinnati's forced to punt for the 2nd time. Decent punt, has to fair catch it. It's going to go into the end zone, though. Akron will be taken over at their own 25-yard line. And you see they've got 3 rushing plays, 7 passing plays so far. And, Freddie, if we know anything about Akron, they're more of a passing team anyway.
Yeah, don't let him get get his rhythm down and get tired, get on target because it could get ugly real quick.
Yeah, I agree with that. Davis dropping back. Ooh, he gets crushed as he releases the ball. And oh my God, Freddie, I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if he's going to get up, but he got drilled.
He definitely got drilled, but he got up. What you got? You got some more?
From the shotgun once again. Handoff this time. Nate Griffin, he'll get 4 yards. See, Coach, that's that little deceiving. I was going to say maybe he got 1 or 2. He ends up getting 4.
Yeah, he got more out of that than I thought he was going to.
3rd and 6 now.
Sometimes it's that fall down when he falls forward, he'll get a couple.
Yeah. Well, this time Nate Griffin with a great 10-yard rush up the middle. Gunny, what's been your impression of Nate Griffin this season? He's kind of been hot and cold in my eyes. What do you think?
I mean, he leads the number 3 team in rushing along with the quarterbacks. I mean, he's been doing well. I'd love to see what his stats are racked up through the season.
Yeah, that's not going to happen, but we don't do that in this league. It's too difficult. But I don't know. If we think about you guys, all 24 starting running backs in this league, who would you think would be the leading rusher? Why don't you guys think about that for a moment while we look at Akron getting the play from the sideline. Less than 20 seconds left to play in this first quarter. Very quick first quarter. Davis moving up in the pocket, hits a receiver in stride, and he was just about a step. And there's your first Davis-to-Davis connection, 21-yard reception. And, Coach, he was about 1 step away from taking that to the house.
Yeah. I think if that guy was a little bit shorter, he would have scored.
A little out pattern over there. Davis to Davis once again, 4 yards. And we're used to hearing those names. 8 seconds left as he steps out. Oh, I guess running out of bounds in this league doesn't matter as the clock's going to continue to run. And that's the end of your first quarter. Oh, they get another quick snap off. Woo, and that almost could have been picked off. Davis to Davis again. That time only for 1 yard. And that'll wrap up the first quarter, folks. Akron is up 7-0. Freddie, let me go to you first. Is this a little closer than you expected after the first quarter?
No, I mean, Cincinnati hasn't really moved the ball, and Akron looks like they can move it at will. I need Cincinnati to show me something here in the next quarter.
Yeah, especially on defense. And then here's a handoff to, looks like the backup halfback, number 2. And he looked just about as good as Nate Griffin. Lonnie Adams with a 13-yard rush. And Gunny, it looks like the Bearcats could be in trouble going down 14-0 pretty early.
Yeah, the Bearcats had a good drive, but I mean that last sack kind of dampened their drive down the field because they really don't want the game to get out of hand.
Yeah, Lonnie Adams with another 10-yard carry, and apparently Akron is pretty deep in the running back position. 1st and goal from the shotgun. Davis with all kinds of time, great blocking, and I don't know if that Coach second deflected or he just dropped it.
It's hard to tell. There's a lot of traffic around him.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal. 4.5 minutes left to play in the first half. This time he does hand it off, and it's Nate Griffin back in the game. So he said, hey, Lonnie, do all the work for me, and then when we get down the goal line, I'm going to punch it in. And they're up 14-0. Coach, impressive drive by the Zips.
Yeah, it was. Notice what, it's funny. You look at the numbers, the passing numbers. He's under 50%, but and he has completed been very effective. And then obviously they look like you said, they look like they're quite deep in running backs. Because it didn't matter who was carrying the ball, they looked good.
Gunny and Freddie, you guys give any thought to my running back question? Who do you think is actually leading the league in rushing in this league?
Go ahead, Gunny.
Yeah, I'm thinking the last 2 or 3 weeks it could be the Air Force rushed attack, but I don't know who really their leading receiver rushing back is. But I mean, I don't really know. I was thinking maybe Belushi, but he's been injured a couple weeks. So I'm not really sure if he may qualify or not.
Freddie, what do you think?
Would say Belushi right offhand. There is one other one I was trying to think of it here.
Yeah, I'm gonna actually
come up with it.
I'm gonna look at some stuff too here in a second. Cincinnati, 1st and 10. Howie Felter snatch with a 5-yard reception. Coach, I don't know if you've been around much to answer that question or not, but if you've got an opinion, please share.
Well, I mean, I've been looking, even when I haven't been able to watch games and stuff, I go in and look at like the results and players of the game and stuff. Some huge numbers on quarterbacks for running.
Oh my God!
It would shock me if a quarterback was the leading rusher.
I would say if we went by overall rusher, I think it would probably be Rodney Dangerfield followed by the Vag Unitas with Old Dominion.
I just had some big rushing games.
Yeah, running back, though, you know who I just thought of? Mo Yards, I think, has gone over 100 yards in back-to-back games with Colorado. Now, it didn't do much good against Air Force last night when they got their ass kicked, but I think Mo Yards has back-to-back 100-yard rushing as a halfback, so he could be in the conversation.
Yeah, Farrow at Indiana, he's been having a few good games as well.
I agree with that. Let's see what else is
I think Gunny was thinking of Walter Goggins. I think it is from
Goggins?
Air Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
That's a good one, too. Yeah, I'm kind of.
But I'm like Coach. I'm thinking more of a lot of rushing quarterbacks in my head more than running backs.
Yeah, I would say if you're talking rushing quarterbacks, it's got to be Rodney Dangerfield. It's got to be Vag Unitas. It's got to be Taz Von Peter LaFleur, Taz Von Wolfswinkel. Those four maybe right off the top of my head, I would think. Oh, nice screen pass this time. Was that a screen pass? What the hell?
Was.
Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Wow. Brian Goolsby, 22 yards. I guess it does work every 50th time.
Any player that spells their name Brian with a Y, I've seen all three of them in this league, and they all seem to do pretty well.
I completely agree. By the way, Gunny, did you know that's my middle name?
I did not.
Brian with a Y. Boom, shotgun locker. All right, from the shotgun. Ooh, quick. Oh. Coach, I'm not a huge football expert, but I would have to say if you're a receiver and you have a pass coming your way, you might want to turn your head and look for it.
One of the first things they teach you, actually. Yeah.
He was still running his route straight. The ball zipped in behind him, and if that was caught, did he catch that? Oh, no, he didn't.
Out of bounds.
That's right. 4th and 5. Natty at least put some points on the board. But, Coach, I got to tell you, that was a pretty good drive by them, and to come up with only 3 points instead of 7, a little disappointing for Cincinnati.
Oh, yeah. It's a huge letdown, if you ask me, because they cannot afford to fall behind. They can't afford to fall too far behind.
Yeah.
And they have to capitalize. So it's just, hey, you got points, but.
Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe a defensive stop and a touchdown. That's a 14-10 ball game. You never know what could happen in this league. Trey McIntyre with a 29-yard return. He looks like he's hurt. Oh, I hate when those 88s get hurt. Oh. A little too close to home. It hurts for me. All right.
Did Nate Griffin score both the touchdowns for the Zips?
Good question.
I can't remember if he scored the first one or not.
I don't think he did. For some reason, I think it might have been a Davis quarterback keeper, but don't quote me. All right, here we go. Oh, nice wide open pass. Ooh. A.J. Archer with a 15-yard reception. Nice little pass. And Freddie, we've seen a lot of Akron, and it just seems like this passing attack can't be stopped. And then right when you think you're ready to defend it, they pull Nate Griffin on you. It's just hard to really keep up with this Akron offense.
No, they can do either one they want to do. That's why they're ranked number 3 in the nation.
Yeah, Eric Chavez with a 13-yard reception. And I'd have to say, after last night, I would have to put Akron as the second best team in the nation behind Georgia Tech. Wyoming extremely disappointing last night. Kansas and Houston, a few games behind everybody else, duking it out for their title in the I-35. Which, by the way, reminds me of something I should say. So Houston won tonight. So with Houston's win tonight, beating, who is that? SMU?
Yes.
Okay, that's going to make, I'm going to pull it up just so I don't mess this up. That puts Houston at 6-4, and they are 4-1 in division. Kansas is 6-3 and 3-1 in division. So if they win, they'll both be 6-4 and 3-1, and Kansas holds the head-to-head tiebreaker. However, if Kansas loses, they will be. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Oh, they'd be set. I'm sorry. Let me see. This is why I want to look at it.
Kansas wins. I think they're in.
If Kansas wins, they'll go 7-3, and they're in. If they lose and they're 6-4, the first tiebreaker is division record. Head-to-head is the second tiebreaker. So if Kansas loses, their divisional record will be 3-2, a game behind Houston, and Houston will win the division. So basically, if Kansas wins, they win the division. If they lose, Houston wins the division. So lots of pressure on Benji Matson and Kansas tomorrow night for that final playoff spot. Hopefully that was clear enough and I didn't confuse the fuck out of you to begin with, but that's I tried to simplify it there at the end. Nothing like bringing a divisional race down to the very last game of the season, Coach. What do you think about that?
Hey, that makes it exciting, though. You know that as the team yourself, you like to clinch early, but for fans to have it late like that is awesome.
Yeah, that's a lot. Very similar to going to prison. You want to clinch early. Nice little pass. What was the penalty? I totally missed it because I'm too busy fucking around.
Face mask.
15-yard face mask.
Wow.
Too busy clinching.
I was too concentrated on that.
And who is Kansas' opponent tomorrow night?
Kansas's rivalry is with. Great question. Look at this off the top of my head. Louisiana Tech and Peter LaFleur, and it's at Louisiana Tech.
That's going to be a pretty
That's
good
gonna be a
game.
good game.
It's not tomorrow night, Gunny. It's Thursday night.
I'm sorry, Thursday night. Yeah. There's a couple good games Thursday night. Also, Georgia State and Memphis, as we just missed another Akron touchdown. And
Nate Griffin scored again.
Nate Griffin
Got that great show tomorrow night, Gunny.
That's right. Don't forget that. The Road to Glory. Ride number 4.
Never heard of it.
21-3. Yeah, you have. 21. You secretly watch. I was wondering why I have 200 views. And I was like, oh, Coach probably watches it like 200 times.
I use it to put me to sleep.
200 times? It takes 200. It's finally on that 199th episode. Izzy Gay with a 24-yard return. And I got to be honest, Coach, if Cincinnati doesn't do something here, we might break a record for the earliest that Freddie's ever sang.
Yeah.
I think of everything before halftime.
Hate to say it, but they're just not. They're not showing you anything that makes you think they're going to compete, which is just really sad because I was really looking forward to Syracuse being on the bottom.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. Here's something, Coach. Though, Cincinnati is a second-half team. They play like shit the first half every game, and then every game they come back and they make a game out of it. Now, usually they'll come down to the wire and lose, but they do have great second half, so maybe that'll happen tonight.
Heck, at that point, any points now would be a nice bonus.
I agree. Tommy
I don't
Jackson.
think their defense can stop Akron.
Yeah, didn't Akron? Who did Akron lose to? Did they lose to you, Gunny?
Yes.
Okay. Was it an ass whooping or was it close?
I don't remember.
Nice little screen pass there for Dixon Butts for a whopping 4 yards. Brings them 4th and 2 with 46 seconds left in the first half. And guess what, folks? Cincinnati's going to have to punt the ball. I haven't said that very many times this season. Let's see. Oh, nice punt. All the way down to the 11-yard line. And he's going to be tackled at the 17, 18-yard line. Let's check out the yards by quarter. First quarter, Akron. Second quarter, closer. And the total not so close.
Want the score for the Georgia State Akron game was 44-13.
Oh yeah, I thought I remembered Akron getting their ass kicked, but I couldn't remember. Which obviously only happened one time this season.
He's a scoring machine, man.
Yeah,
Got me
but then didn't Gunny, his one loss, didn't he get his ass kicked too?
I struggled against both teams in Michigan. I beat Western Michigan 14-13 in the snow game in Michigan, and then Central Michigan and Biff Markham came to Panther Stadium and beat me pretty bad.
Those Michigan teams. You know what? Fuck those Michigan teams, Gunny.
Still first down.
Oh wait, is Biff?
Those have been the toughest teams against me this year.
Wait, is Biff Markham in the chat? Did I say that out loud? All right, folks. 27 seconds left. And, dude, look at Akron's like, fuck it. We got 27 seconds. Let's put another touchdown on the board.
And he's making it look so easy.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah, I thought they were just going to hand the ball off to Nate Griffin and way back on the 20, 30-yard line, but now they're already down on the 10-yard line.
Oh, get out of here. Oh, my God. And, folks, that is what the Akron Zips are all about. Unbelievable. I'm speechless. I mean, 40-something seconds, and Cincinnati punched the ball, and they get it at the 17-yard line, and in, 30-something seconds, they march down for a touchdown. Coach, I don't even know what to say. I think it's ready for Freddie to say.
It's awful close. I just you wanted to see a little more fight out of Cincinnati than this. It's pretty surprising.
I think Cincinnati just wanted to make sure they was in the toilet bowl.
Even if they win this game, they're in the toilet bowl because there's nobody else. If they were to win this game, they would have 2 wins. Syracuse has 2 wins. Everybody else has 3 or more, so they would have been in it either way. It's Minnesota that fucked it all up tonight. Now I got to pick between Minnesota and Syracuse. Although, I'll tell you what. Maybe I should put it up for a vote. I'll start with you 3. What do you guys think about this? Minnesota and Cincinnati have not played this season, and I would like most bowl games to be between teams that haven't played. However, Syracuse put an ass whooping on Cincinnati in week 1. So do we give Cincinnati the chance to get revenge against Syracuse?
I want to see Minnesota. I want to bring Bob Funk's dreams come
to reality.
Yeah.
And Cornwall. I think Zach and Bob have been campaigning to both be in the tournament, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
All right, well, there it is. Let me start. Freddie, let me start with you. Give me your thoughts on this first half.
Akron.
All right, very well said. Gunny?
They're good. You can tell they are revving up and using this as a scrimmage game for the playoffs.
Ouch. Which, by the way,
if I was Wyoming, I might be a little scared.
Which, by the way, if everything holds true here, and Georgia State wins Thursday night against Memphis, then Georgia State would be 1, Akron 2, Wyoming 3, and then either Kansas or Houston 4. Either way, Wyoming is going to have to go to number 2, so they're going to have to travel to either Akron or Georgia State, and Houston or Kansas will have to travel to the number 1 team. That's the way it's going to go. Time of possession, only a couple seconds off. That's great. Cincinnati with the only turnover of the game. Coach, your thoughts on the first half?
Does Akron look good? I mean, it's just like a Swiss watch. They've just been running so well. This is going to be a tough hill to climb for Cincinnati the second half.
Yeah. Although, what do I always tell my kids when I was coaching? Anything one team does in the first half, the other team can do in the second.
How often did it actually go that way?
That really is not the point, Coach.
Alrighty then.
Right out the gate, Cincinnati, Harry Ascrack, their top receiver.
Got a dead ass crack.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep the, just got to the hotel, eat shit, natty. Dude, I didn't know if that said eat shit natty or you were giving us a play-by-play of what you've done since you got to the hotel. Buster Cherry with the sack, or got sacked. Oh, look at that. Boom. Who's that, number 45? I don't know who that is. I do like how the Zips put their logo where the last names go on the jersey. That actually looks kind of cool. All right, let's see what the 3rd and 17. Let's see what Buster Cherry can pull out of his ass. Oh, yes. My favorite play in the whole. Oh, my God. What? Dixon Butts with 11-yard reception. 4th and 6. And you guys will not believe this, Coach, Freddie, Gunny, but Cincinnati's going to punt.
Oh, no. You're kidding.
I know it's a shocker. We don't say it very often, but it is about to happen.
Mr. Winkler, you can take your foot off the gas anytime now.
Yeah. You know what? I should have made this week. If you got hurt, you'd have to be out next week. It was Wyoming and Akron, but Akron has 3 players out. That would have been awesome. All right, from the shotgun. Davis just chilling back there, flipping a burger. hits Nate Griffin across the middle for a 27-yard reception. And really, Coach, that's Akron, right? Cool, calm, collected, just chilling, waiting for the play to develop. Great protection. Boom, hit the receiver.
Yeah, that, I mean, no pressure at all. Just, that's something else. You don't get that very often.
They are impressive. I think that, I mean, obviously, I hope my Wyoming team wins. But I think everybody in the league probably wants to see Akron, and as they score another fucking touchdown. I can't even get a sentence done. They score so quick. I think everybody's going to want to see Akron and Georgia State in the championship game. Gunny, I think one thing Akron needs to work on maybe is some time clock management. What do you think?
I don't know. If they play against Georgia State, it might be 50-50 in a game.
Yeah,
I mean, Todd Bennett scored 2 touchdowns. Nate Griffin scored 2 touchdowns on the ground, and who knows who else has scored, and it's still early in the third quarter.
And the hits just keep on coming for Cincinnati. Harry Ascrack, their number 1 wide receiver, out for the game with a bruised thigh. Freddie, at this point, I don't even know what to say, bro. And apparently either does Freddie.
I'm here. I'm here. Greg got me distracted real quick.
What is Soto doing? What's he bugging you for?
You know what?
All right, tell him fucking you're doing a AACL game. Tell him to DM me so I can tell him to fuck off. What is Winkler saying? Now, after this game, it's looking like we are fucking you. Whoa, Winkler. That was very aggressive.
After review of the play,
It was, yeah.
ruling on the field stands.
And what did Bob Funk say there? You driving to me to punch me in the dick. Oh, this is
I just
great.
sent you something.
Who did? You
I
or
did.
Soto? All right, let me look. Hold on. All right. Oh, God, dude, seriously. You know, Coach. We've been so focused on Akron's offense. We haven't talked about the fact that Akron's defense has been just phenomenal. Holding Cincinnati 3 points. They've got 3 or 4 sacks, an interception, plenty of pass deflections. Their defense is trying to keep up with their offense.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might be forgiven for thinking, well, Cincinnati's offense sucks. They've shown us flashes of enough with their players. It's like, no, they don't suck.
No,
They're just playing a really, really good defense right now. Because I mean, we've seen a handful of good runs. We saw a couple of good. They've moved the ball a couple of times. But yeah, the defense is making them look really bad.
Yeah. Oh, and then speaking of flashes of brilliance, Coach, just right on cue, Jackson with a long reception, and Cincinnati now in business to possibly put some points on the board. If their quarterback ever gets his ass back up to the line of scrimmage. All right, Cincinnati from the shotgun. Look at it, going deep again on the sideline. That's got to be in, right? Pierre Dennis with a 20-yard reception. And, Coach, just like that, you mentioned it, in 2 back-to-back long plays.
Yeah, and I'm kind of wondering, Cincinnati, I think ought to take a good hard look. Yeah, that's not going to. I don't think that's going to stand.
No.
Cincinnati might want to take a good hard look at their playbook in the offseason. But maybe it's just not matching their personnel.
Yeah, they run the spread. I don't know. Maybe they need to go air raid or something.
Maybe.
Did they? Yeah, they reversed that call, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. Under 3 minutes left here to play in the third quarter. The Zips all over the Bearcats until right now when Scott Lewis makes a jumping 20-yard reception. Zips up 35-3. Still a quarter and a half to play, Coach. I hear Freddie warming up his vocal cords. Just not sure I'm ready for him to sing.
Yeah, I mean, okay, if they score here and get a quick stop or a turnover,
You never know.
you never know.
It could be 35-17 at the end of the third quarter.
Could be. It could be.
And it's not like that, though. Gunny, what do you think? What do you think the chances are Cincinnati comes back and makes us a ball game?
I don't think so. I think Cincinnati's going to score a couple more touchdowns, but I also think the Zips are going to score they're going to be in the mid-40s by the time the game's over.
All right, 4th and goal, Coach. You got to go. Oh, come on. You got to go for a touchdown here, right?
I don't see why you wouldn't. Yeah.
This is dumb. Field goal does absolutely nothing for you. And there it is, 35-6. Way to double your point output, Cincinnati. So
Cincinnati will get double digits before the night's over.
all right, so real quick, Coach, does Akron score on this possession, yes or no?
I'd say yes.
Freddie?
Yeah.
Gunny?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Okay, if they score on this possession, then I think we got to get Freddie singing really early. And even Crazy Canuck in the chat says, oh, I thought he said yes. It says yikes. I'm like, damn, even people outside are answering this shit. All right, here
So
we
what
go.
kind of offensive scheme is Akron running?
Akron runs the air raid. What we kind of think maybe Cincinnati should think about next season. So you got the spread.
I do like that the league has a whole bunch of different. Everybody has a different kind of own. Nobody has a repetitious offense. Everybody has a different offensive scheme, which is pretty interesting here in the league.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, you got a couple of people who have the same. I think San Diego State runs the spread, but those two conferences didn't play each other. So there's not very often do you have two teams with the same offenses or defenses playing each other, which is good. Oh, and there's hey, I think that might be the Bearcats' first sack of the night, a 7-yard loss.
That makes it 4th and long.
Yeah, Akron, you don't run perfection, Winkler. Get the fuck out of here. Perfection. All right. Hey.
I still say
Can't
for this
believe
format.
Akron's actually punting.
Hey, I just want to remind all three of you were wrong. Akron,
What was your answer?
I said no.
Oh,
Only because I never said anything, and
yeah, I don't remember your answer.
I will,
but
and
yeah,
I
no,
will edit the
no
tape
sounds
later.
good.
I will edit the tape later. A minute and a half left in the third, folks. It's been all Akron all night. Cincinnati with a chance to maybe put some more points on the board before the quarter ends. I don't know if they keep throwing those kind of dangerous passes in double coverage, though, Coach. They were lucky Pierre Dennis climbed the ladder, but don't know you want to do that every play.
Yeah.
It's like Buster Terry's got a weak arm tonight or something.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of floating passes, right? Or is he just putting them right on target?
That was a nice touch pass there.
Yeah, it really was. Oh, Wink, Sasha joined us last night to watch our games. Lives in Colorado Springs, Colorado. All right, Cincinnati from the shotgun. Let's see what he's got this time. Over the middle again. You know, Gunny, he's living dangerously. He's getting the ball in there, but there's like two defenders around every receiver that he's throwing to.
That throw to Tommy Jackson, I mean, it was a straight arrow throw on that one, not one of these little loft passes. So it looked pretty good, but yeah, it was right down the middle where there was coverage.
Yeah, they tried to mix it up and surprise the defense with a Dixon butt rush, but he comes up just a little short. So it'll be 3rd and inches. Oh, and there it is. Nice. That receiver was wide open. Brandon Allen for a 12-yard reception. And Freddie, I don't know if you're warming up that voice yet, but look at Cincinnati maybe getting ready to score.
Yeah, but it ain't going to help him none.
Well, there's that, I guess.
It'll make it a little respectable. I'd like to see him get a touchdown.
Well, let's see. Dixon Butts, not if he's getting 0 to 2 yards per rush. That's not going to happen. I think they need to stick with the passing game. And I think, Coach, the more I'm watching this, I think the more you're right. The quarterback throws the ball well. I think they just need to throw it more.
Yeah, and not do this. He's not a runner.
No, Buster.
Obviously not a runner.
Not at all. And I believe, I'm going to look it up, but wasn't Buster Cherry Offensive Player of the Week just like last week or the week before?
I think it was 2 or 3 weeks ago.
When they won their
game?
game?
I don't think it was this past week. I think it was the week before.
Yeah, when they won, the week they won.
Yeah. All right, folks, throw your 69s up in the chat. That is the end of the third quarter. We don't throw up 4s. We don't throw up anything. All we throw up is 69s all day, all night, all the time as we head into the fourth quarter. And Cincinnati about to put some Points on the board, folks.
Yeah, 9.
Ooh, first and goal. Look at that. Scott Lewis with a 10-yard reception. Bite your tongue, Freddie. Here come the Bearcats, baby.
Just want to point out that Mr. Geralt of Winkler is profiling in the chat, and profiling is wrong.
Hey, Buster Cherry running for a 3-yard touchdown. Hey-yo.
There we go. Double their points. Double
There
their
it
points.
is.
Way to go.
There you go. Now we got a ball game. Well, kind of. Let me see. I'm going to scroll back here, see if I can find Cincinnati. It was week 8. So 2 weeks ago, Buster Cherry, 14 for 20, 161 yards passing, only 10 yards carrying, but he threw for 5 touchdowns. Or, I'm sorry, no, 5 carries, 10 yards, 1 touchdown. So I'm not sure how they scored their points. I'll have to go back and look. But I think we gave him offensive player. Most people voted for him just because they won their game, I think. Do you guys remember that, Gunny, Freddie?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that was the reason why I did it. It was the only thing he might win this season.
So over the middle, Todd Bennett with a 6-yard reception. I'll leave the profile for Facebook. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so, Sasha, in answer to your question about the 69 thing, we're just a bunch of old perverts. That's all it is. There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to it. I mean,
yeah.
Other leagues say put your 4s in the chat. In fourth quarter, we just perverts.
Plus none of it. We all have a problem with authority. So if you tell us to put up our 4s, we're gonna put up 69s. That's just how we are.
Is that yeah?
Yeah. Oh, and look at Nate Griffin. Running by defenders, running over defenders for a 13-yard gain. There's about 30 of us here in this league, Sasha, that we kind of all are all buddies from another league, and we want to do some college ball, so we came to do this, and we're just doing it the way we want with all these crazy names and swearing on the air and 69s and basically just doing whatever the fuck we want to do because that's how we run. Brandon Davis, over 250 yards passing now. And there, oh, look at that. Oh. Go, baby, go. Oh, my God. I wish he would have returned that for a touchdown. Eric Coleman with the interception to shut the Zips down. 2 possessions in a row. Winkler, where's your perfection now? Yes, that natty player is wide open. It looked like he actually ran the route, and your quarterback was throwing right to him. Oh, look at that. Buster Cherry, what the fuck? Perfect pass to the receiver, and he drops it.
Hit him in the wrong spot. He hit him in the hands.
Oh, damn it. You can't, how do you expect him to catch the ball like that? That's just... Oh, here we go. This is what I like to see. 5 wide, empty backfield. Come on, Buster Cherry. Let's see something. All right, let's see a 5-yard pass.
He was under a lot of pressure, though. He looked like he was getting ready to get licked.
Yeah. All right, from... where's that third? Where's the guy? The 23?
23, something like that.
All right. Oh, and another first down. Dude, Winkler, you better watch out, bro. Bearcats are on fire. Nick Hayes with a 21-yard reception. What's the math here, Gunny? How many touchdowns do we need? 16. No, 24. 24. 3 touchdowns will do it, right?
Yeah, 3 touchdowns get it up to 21 points, but if they do a couple conversions, then yeah, three more scores.
All right, so this is what we need. Here's the game plan. Ready? Touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, onside kick, touchdown, ball game. Everybody on board?
3 minutes.
In 3 minutes.
Well, you always said the coach, the Funkin' Bearcats were a fourth quarter team.
They
always score. They score more points in the fourth quarter than they do the first 3.
They normally do. That is absolutely correct.
Because the other team's got their second string in.
Oh, that's probably part of it. But look at that. Another look at now. They're inside the 20 with another first down. And don't look now, but here come the Bearcats in the red zone, folks.
I see them score a touchdown just to get touchdown.
Dude, if they get that, they get 20. They won't go for 2. But if they get 20, get an onside kick, could get to 27. Uh-oh. Oh, oh my God, their first string receivers already hurt. Now their second string receivers hurt. Look at Buster Cherry, over 300 yards passing.
This might bode well for the Wyoming Cowboys passing attack next week.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Playoff time.
That's a good point. You know, Sasha, we've said it several times in the other games, though. I think we said it earlier in this game, too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, there you go. Wink fucking stacking the odds. I should have known. Oh, there it is. That's get in the end zone, baby. Get in the end zone. Oh, Howie Felter snatch a 13-yard reception. It's 1st and goal. And, Coach, they got to score a touchdown here. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good time for the get the fuck off me arm, but he couldn't get it deployed.
No, I don't think it was Buster Cherry, Bob, wasn't it? No, it was Pierre Dennis, I think. Your
Here we
second
go.
wide receiver. Dixon Buds with a touchdown. And I swear to God, if they get this onside kick another touchdown, I'm going to give Winkler all the middle fingers in chat.
Got to make Winkler sweat a little bit.
I don't think he's sweating. Just saying, I don't think he's sweating. I love that they're going for 2, though. Oh, no. Fuck
Nope,
it.
not you.
I don't love that they're going for 2, though.
Casey Jones. What happened to the quarterback?
Hey, isn't Buster... Oh, Casey Jones. Oh, you know what? The Bob Funk, that must have happened after the receiver thing. Oh, my God, that's the worst onside kick I've ever seen. So, Bob Funk, I must have missed that one. The last injury I saw was Pierre Dennis, the receiver. Oh, look at...
Don time.
Yeah, I think that's it, bro. Oh, there it is. Buster Cherry out for the game. Not like it matters.
All right, here we go. Turn out the lights, the party's over. You say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night. Party's over. Until tomorrow, we'll do the same old thing again. Good night, Cincinnati.
Good night, Cincinnati.
Good night, Cincinnati. Welcome to the toilet bowl.
Oh, my goodness. Yep. Cincinnati will be in the toilet bowl. I'm going to have to find my list. There are a few teams that are guaranteed home games in the bowl games because of schedule conflict situations. So I don't know if they are one of them. I will have to check.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Crazy Canuck, I'm
Defense.
sorry, bro. Freddie sings when he sings. It's all on him.
Automatic first down.
Yeah, Sasha, we play. This is NCAA 14. What do you mean on Madden you can't put on the video game or because you're on Twitch or something? I don't understand.
Madden has some kind of a fair play thing or a polite play or
Oh,
a
fuck.
play or no, that's not what they call it. Yeah, they've got some kind of a thing. They're like policing their thoughts.
I wonder if we can, I wonder if, is there a way to turn that shit off? I wonder, that'd be something to look into maybe. And, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? You're up 35-19 with a minute and a half left, Wink, and you're throwing the ball. Come on. Jeez. You know what? I do want to kick your ass now. Just because of that.
Gonna be a good game.
Oh, you need points for. Oh, look at that's what you get. Go, baby, go. Pick 6. Pick. Oh no, Nate Griffin. Oh yeah, good block. Oh no. Don't get him. Don't get him. Don't get him. Where's your block? Yes, go, baby, go. That's the play of the week. Play of the week. I don't even care what else happens. Play of the week.
That's a pretty good play.
Amazing. Eric Coleman. I'm writing it down. Eric Coleman, player of the decade.
That's Gary Coleman's second interception from that same corner.
Look at all the white jerseys over there.
Eric Coleman.
I thought that guy was going to catch him right there. Is that his second interception, you said?
Yeah, he did the last one down there, ran it back a few yards.
How many yards was that one? Anybody catch it?
That'd be 99 or 98, something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
90-something for sure. Fucking A. Eric Coleman. Fucking Heisman Trophy winner. Oh, and the two-point conversion.
Point game.
Ooh, baby. Oh, my God. 35-27.
Point.
God, if there was
Ain't
just like...
over yet. I might have sang too early.
Yeah, if there was just a few more minutes left in this game, man. Oh, my God. This is awesome.
And if I'm not mistaken, it was 35-3 in the third quarter.
Yeah, and look at this stupid kicker kick the onside kick in the exact same stupid fucking place. And Cincinnati has no timeout, so Freddie, you're gonna survive this one, buddy.
Don't have to be rewinded.
No, I don't have to edit the tape on this one. Victory formation for the Zips. They are guaranteed the number 1 or number 2 seed. They're actually guaranteed that after last night's Wyoming loss. Natty didn't want their AD to get dick punched. All right, from the shotgun. Wait, they just did victory formation. What the fuck are they doing now? Are you kidding me?
Rubbing it in.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
Man, fuck you,
Surprise,
Bob.
suckers!
What's up, Bob Funk? Or is that Bob? Oh, no, who's... Oh, I thought somebody... Coach, was that you?
I'm the one that said surprise, suckers.
Oh, my God, the way you sounded, I thought Bob Funk jumped in the chat.
Oh.
And there it is, folks. Ball game. And Freddie will not have to renege on his singing. He's never had to renege before, and his streak continues. And Gunny, let me start with you. You're also vying for the number 1 or number 2 seed with your game tomorrow night against Memphis. How impressed are you by this Akron Zips team?
The Akron Zips look solid, just like they have been all season. I may have to go back and look back through the previous game of the Akron Zips and the Georgia State Panthers just to see what happened in that game and how it got a little bit lopsided in the scoreboard. But yeah, it's going to be an exciting Final Four.
Dangerfield, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. Gunny, what was the last part you said?
Seeing how the Zips are playing and how Wyoming can pass the ball all over the field, and then with Houston or Kansas making the Final Four, it's going to be an amazing playoffs coming up.
Yeah, I agree. It is going to be a great playoff.
And overall bowl season for everybody.
Yep, I agree. Coach, how impressed are you with Akron with what you saw tonight?
They look really good. I said early in the season that I thought that Gunny had the best playbook for this in the whole league.
Yeah, with the Oregon playbook.
Yeah, but Akron's got a good one too. I mean, it clearly works for their team very well. You just, like I said, you watching them. They made a team. Okay, yes, I know they only won one game, but a team with some talent on offense looked kind of inept for most of the game. This is a pretty good team.
It really is. As you see, 35-27 is your final score. First downs, pretty even. Oh, I'm going to write this score down before I forget. 27-35. Total offense, both over 300. Akron almost to 400. Rushing yards, all Akron. Passing yards, mostly Cincinnati, playing catch-up most of the time. 7 of 14 third down conversions for Cincinnati. 7 of 9, which is pretty impressive for Akron. 3 turnovers, including that amazing Heisman Trophy winning pick 6. Let's see what else we got here. Total yards, over 500 for Akron, 442 for Cincinnati. Only 3 penalties in the game, all on Cincinnati. How convenient, Wink. And in the time possession, about 2 more minutes for Cincinnati than for Akron. We're not doing player stats tonight, folks. Oh, actually, you know what I need to do? I do need to do one thing. Sorry, you guys. I need to do a defense. I need to see how long that pick 6 was. Oh, no, it's fumble. Where is it?
Looking at Akron.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. Cincinnati. 98 yards. Woo, doggy. 98 yards. Okay. Wrote that down so I could put that in the server. All right, let's go to post game, and we will wrap up night 2. I had to fucking think about that for a second. Night 2 of Week 10 Rivalry Week here in the All-American Coaching League. And who did I not get? Freddie, I didn't get your thoughts. I got Gunnies and coaches. I didn't get yours. What about Akron? How they finished off the regular season here, going on the playoffs? Are they the favorite, you think, or you think Georgia State's there? How do you feel about that?
Well, Akron finished strong, but they've already beat by Georgia State, so they're going to have to really come with it if they're going to take it. I think Georgia State's one of the strongest teams in the league, and got my hands full Thursday night, and hopefully I might be able to pull an upset. I'm going to try everything I can.
Okay, Wink correcting me. That guy had 2 interceptions. That one was 96 yards. His other one was for 2 yards. So either way, I already voted for him for Defensive Player of the Week. I don't even have it up. I already voted for him. So players of the game, offensive for Akron, Nate Griffin, 10 carries, 50 yards, but he had the 3 touchdowns. 5 receptions for 65 yards. On the defensive side, Jeremy Richardson, the outside linebacker, 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks. On the Cincinnati side, of course, Buster Cherry, 27 of 36, 303, 9 carries and a touchdown. And then Eric Coleman, my main man. Eric Coleman, if you're listening, hit the transfer portal. Come to Wyoming, buddy. 2 tackles, 2 INTs, including a 96-yard pick 6. He is my player of the night. As we bring up the graphic for the entire night, and that's not it. That's not it. Freddie, let me start with you. Minnesota at Iowa State, SMU at Houston, UNLV at San Diego State, Cincinnati at Zips. What was the best game of the night for you, and why?
I won't say it's with the first game with the 2 lowest seed teams.
Yeah. That was the closest score, 29-27, Iowa State.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the one that was the most exciting because I was broadcasting it. So.
Yeah. Although San Diego State, UNLV was a 2-point game as well. San Diego State won 21-19. Gunny, what about you? These 4 games tonight, which one stood out for you?
I enjoyed the UNLV and San Diego State game, back and forth game all night long. It came down to a 2-point conversion by UNLV. There was a failed attempt.
Yeah.
The final score was 21-19. And also I got to hang out with Coach Willie Mays Hayes during the broadcast as well.
Speaking of him, Coach, what was the standout for you tonight? Game, player, play, whatever.
Well, I didn't get to see the first 2 games. I was tied up for that. The first game I saw, UNLV and San Diego State, was a good game. Close game for all the reasons that Gunny mentioned. There were some pretty spectacular plays. That interception, notwithstanding, possibly the best. That was a pretty exciting play. It was just fun for me to be back in the booth with y'all and part of the gang again.
Good. Yeah, it was good.
And we miss you, Coach. Man, don't be so scarce.
Don't be a stranger. Yeah. Hey, Coach. It was great having you back in here again tonight, folks. I'm gonna hit the chat here one more time, like I always do at the end of the night. But before I do, let me tell you what we have on tap for Thursday night. Sorry, not tomorrow night. Thursday night. We have the final 4 games of the AACL Season 1 regular season. We kick things off with Indiana at Syracuse between Chad and Eagle in the We Hate Each Other Classic. Then that is followed by, and I don't have this one up. Shit. Oh, yeah. I can't remember the name exactly, but I'll paraphrase it for now, and I'll have it for you for Thursday night. Game 2, Kansas. Vital. If they win, they're in. If they lose, they're out. That's it. Kansas travels to Louisiana Tech, who just put 40 or 50 fucking something points, whatever it was last week. Peter LaFleur running for about, 7 million yards. And
I think he was player of the week.
He was player of the week this past week in the AACL. And the game is in Louisiana. So very tough uphill battle for Kansas to get into the playoff. In Game 3 Thursday night, this is going to be a classic. The number 1 team in the nation, Georgia State, traveling to Memphis. Now, for those of you who are new and weren't here during the preseason, these two went at it, and there were a lot of close games, a couple blowouts. Georgia State had the edge, but this is going to be a game. And then we are going to wrap it up with what Gunny said were his 2 toughest foes this season, and that is Western Michigan at Central Michigan. So don't miss out on that Thursday night. And hit the chat real quick before we say goodbye. I want to thank everybody for hanging out with us until nearly midnight Eastern time. Another TV viewer, a service stop, B Robo, Bob Funk, Commander Root, Crazy Canucks, Cindy Ka, Dave Axis, David Leathers, David Ware, lots of Davids in the house, Cornwall, Winkler, Gunny, Caxtip06, and Packer Fred, and Bob Funk. Did you not show up there? Hold on. Did I say Bob? Oh, I did say Bob Funk. All right. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. We will see you in about, 44 hours. Is that about right? 8 p.m. See you in the sandbox, Freddie. Ooh, look at Gunny. Already talking shit to you, Freddie, in the chat. What's up with that? See you guys in about 44 hours when we're right back here Thursday night, right here on this Twitch channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. 8 p.m. Eastern, where we wrap up the regular season Week 10 rivalry week here in the All-American Coaching League. Thank you for tuning in tonight. The All-American Coaching League brought to you by Access Sports. I'm Dave Access. We'll see you on Thursday. Good night now.